Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wild Things Found Online. I am Vokal the Slug Cat, and we are back again with a 2-for-1 special on Big Toph. So I did miss, or I didn't cover the live before this last one, so we're going to be putting both of those videos together today for y'all's entertainment. We will be speed running this thing as, of course, it is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everyone. So we're going to kind of speed run this, just as a disclaimer. If she gets into talking about, any repeated stories that we've heard multiple times, we're just going to be skipping straight over that shit. So really, we're just going to kind of streamline this thing so we can see what's going on with Big Toph, see if there's anything new. But before we jump into that, I want to give a shout out to my Ko-fi members. Big thank you. Appreciate the support, y'all. And let's go ahead, jump in. We're going to be starting with Tophia's live stream from the 2nd. And she's still on cam, so we'll get to see her glorious mug and that amazing forehead dent.
Human Centipede. I've never seen that movie, nor do I think I would want to watch that. It's so like, and who in their right mind has to be sitting there writing a movie like that? Like, we're just gonna sew people together like to ass, and it's just like, you have to be some twisted individual to even think to write a movie like, I don't even know. Like, my phone dimmed and I couldn't see anything.
The premise for that movie is crazy.
I would cry attached. Ew, why'd you even mention that? But it doesn't matter, like, someone's weird mind, like, weird to even think about something, to even have a thought, like, I'm gonna write a movie about sewing people's mouths to other people's ass, like, their butt, like, what? You should watch MSD. You know, movie I like is Train to Busan. That's a good one. I can't watch things on live. There's like this app, which I don't even want to get because, to be honest, I thought it would be a cool app, but now thinking about doing that, nah, because people would use it for the wrong reasons. There's this app, I don't know if they still have it, that you can pay for, and basically you can do a live watch party of movies and stuff, even, and a whole group of people can watch, and then you talk about it, but you can go live, like, it's a video call, and then stream whatever it is that you're watching. And wow. I know technically you can do that on Zoom and Google Meets, and then just, yeah, but the place like that, and actually you could stream straight and everyone just watches it.
Exactly. Why would you even consider paying for that? There's so many apps that are free where you could just do that, but okay.
Oh, nice. I wish I could bet. I would probably be winning right now. Oh, Red Flag. I would have to listen to that. I feel like that's a trolling song because I know Tyler Catastrophe. I've seen videos on him. I don't have WhatsApp. Switch in the accident. How'd you get another one? Because I bought it with my money. Sugar money, that's weird.
So somebody had told me this in the comments. Apparently I had cut off a video right at the end, right before she says that she got a Switch and I think Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Like, Tophia, come on, man. What are we doing? Why are you buying gaming consoles while you're homeless? And you expect anyone to want to help you get out of this situation when, as soon as you get some money, I always say it, as soon as Tophia gets some money, it just burns a hole in her pocket. She just has to spend it. And this is a perfect example of that.
Hey, how are you? Sorry, I'm laying down and I just tied up my hair, but, yeah. Been watching the World Cup? No, but I was advised that, no, I don't even know if I should say it. Should I tell y'all guys? Because I want to.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
But I was advised to bet on Mexico, and I don't got money. Therefore, to be winning. Jeez. Hey, no, meet and greets are expensive. You gotta put up money for that. Who's your soccer team? I really don't watch soccer, to be honest with you. I'm more football and basketball. Chipotle. Ooh, I had Taco Bell earlier. It's not free. You have to. Like, when it's to meet and greets are not free. Like, I'm talking about, yeah, I can have people meet me for free. I'm not talking about paying to see me. I'm talking about the money you have to put into a meet and greet. You can't just have a meet and greet. And to be, like, okay, let's say, hey, you know, I'm not a large creator, but if it was someone like iShowSpeed that said, meet me at the park, he has to get a permit. You cannot just, because for him, he's going to have a whole swarm of people show up somewheres. And basically, you could get in trouble for that. Like, he has, like, Bob's Burgers was out that day. Me and my mom and someone else, we were out that day that he was here. We were in all the areas that he was around. I was like, bruh. And I did not get to meet or see him because we was by, when he went to the Lobos game, we was there. And she's like, oh, do you know that, someone that was with told me, oh, do you know that he's here? like that YouTuber show speed, and I forgot. And I was like, oh yeah. And so yeah, then to round one, he was at the Bob's Burgers up the street, and like I guess tipped off because he was coming to the air. He was coming to where we were at, so we waited. She's like, do you want to wait? And I was like, yeah. Then what happened was he got like, I guess, knew where he was going, so then he got kind of upset about that, and he went somewhere else. So he went to the National Labs, or the forget what museum. Anyways,
cool, man.
And I was like, dang it, and he was coming here, so we just left because there was other people waiting for him. They're like, yeah, he's coming, because that was one of the guys that had got something for me to sign for his girlfriend. Anyways, we were waiting, and I was like, darn it. I said, he's not coming, because I was watching the Twitch as he was live going around Albuquerque, and I was like, man. Then they told him to go to a car meet, and I'm like, that's the most New Mexican thing you could ever tell someone to do. I'm like, he needs to pull up to the car meet. And I was like, bro, if my brother was alive, he would have been trying to, like, for us meet I Show Speed, and we probably would have been at that car meet. I was like, I don't remember, I think that was a car meet that was at Cons, because that's the one that we usually go to, but people kind of ruined it, because this guy had a lecture and was like, don't ruin that. So I don't know if they still meet there. It's like by the, no, I'm not Mexico. I'm not Mexican at Mexico.
What?
I say I'm not Mexican. But he went to a car meet, and I think that was a car meet at Cons. I think so. There's a car meet at Cons. If you live in Albuquerque, Cons by the freeway, that's where they meet. And I think that's on Saturdays. So I can do a free meet and greet, but you guys have to understand that I don't want to do that. First of all, because I have to hire a security guard, not because I think I'm famous, for safety reasons.
For one, Tophiachu, you would never do a free meet and greet. Let's keep it a buck. And two, you, again, like you said, you don't have the money to even put something like this together. So I don't even know why you're entertaining this idea right now.
First of all, if I have a meet and greet, I have to think about the safety of the people and myself, because for me to just throw a meet and greet with no safety is insane. Someone could get seriously hurt. I don't want to be responsible if someone gets hurt, or myself. I get death threats and a lot of threatening things that people say to me. I have to be careful. It's not because I think I'm some famous celebrity and I need a bodyguard. No,
right.
Security has to be able to control situations if something happens. I'm not going to say maybe a lot of people might show up. But then again, I can't take that risk. For me, I'm just playing it safe by not doing a meet and greet. Meet and greets are expensive. And I'm not talking about paying to meet me. I'm talking about the money you have to put into a meet and greet. Well, I'm just going to stand around and say, hey, come meet me. That's not how that works. Money goes into that. And especially if you want to give someone something, give your fans something for beating you, that costs money. But I'm not even thinking about that stuff. I'm thinking about privacy. Because being a content creator isn't fun.
Like, she's literally insane. The fact that you're entertaining the idea of a meet and greet while you're a homeless TikToker, just like, it shows the level of ego and delusion that this woman has. It's pretty crazy.
In a sense of, it is fun. I want to be successful. I want to be financially stable. But there's that other side of it. You have no privacy. When I'm out somewheres, people are like, oh my God, it's Tophiachu. And then sometimes people will just whip out their camera, don't even ask, and start taking pictures or secretly videoing me. I went to a free event. I didn't even know it was for voting, but it was a free event that the city put on, and Twista was going to be there. I love Twista, the rapper Twista. It was a free concert. I'm not going to pass up a free Twista concert. So I went. Twista? I knew, since nobody was taking pictures, because usually when I go places and people aren't taking pictures, I know that someone's secretly filming me. It's obvious.
Wow.
If I haven't heard, or if I haven't had anyone come up to me and ask me for a picture all day, then I know that means that someone or people are secretly filming me. At the end of the Twista concert, 2 girls did ask for a photo, and then I see the videos of people filming me, and I was like, I already knew, because nobody came up and asked me for a photo. And it's just not even that.
The ego is insane.
I defended myself, and that didn't go well, because the way I defended myself, it made things worse. And to be honest with you, the way you guys treat content creators, there isn't going to be any content creators to watch. I'm telling you, from how content creators are moving on social media, a lot of content creators are leaving social media. They don't have privacy, so they don't want someone to see them out in public and recognize them. And especially because I've seen content creators get threats. I've seen content creators be harassed and stalked. And that pushes them to want to leave social media. That's why I want to build a business outside of social media, because I don't want to do this social media stuff forever. I want to have a successful business outside of social media. But even
then, do it. Fucking do it. Stop talking about it and do something to get it going. I would love to see this crash and burn. Please get your restaurant started so I can give it a 0.5 star review.
Even then, having a successful business does not keep you out of the eye, out of the public. I don't know. The way that I see content creators, I'm telling y'all, there isn't going to be anybody left to really watch, because the privacy and then you tell people, well, you brought that upon yourself. No, that's like telling a celebrity they have to sign something or they have to take a picture when a fan asks because they literally wanted that lifestyle. That's why should anyone have to compromise their privacy?
No, that is not the same thing at all. You chose to put yourself in the public eye, and essentially you are the product that you're marketing. That's what the majority of content creators do, or influencers, I should say. They are the product. So, of course, if you get really big, then yeah, you're gonna lose, some semblance of privacy. People are going to recognize you. It comes with the job. It's just part of it. Same thing with like movie stars. Toph, what are you talking about?
Privacy because you're entitled. Celebrities don't owe you a photo. Celebrities don't owe you an autograph. Celebrities don't owe you nothing. And to say,
You're
well,
right,
we made
yeah.
them famous. We made them where they're at. We helped them to make all this money. That does not give someone the right to have to give up their privacy. That is crazy. No, I'm not giving my address. Sorry, I don't do that. That's just. But to assume that a celebrity has to do that, that's not what comes with it. That's
No
what
one ever said
society
that.
has settled for. A lot of content creators just don't want that anymore. There's too many eyes. My biggest video, and this is not to brag, has 50 million views. 50 million eyes saw that video, and it's crazy to think how many people in the population of the world that doesn't even touch the population. Like there's people in China. It doesn't even touch,
Wow.
but 53 million people, that's a lot of people. And
It's 53 million views, not 53 million accounts, Tophia. Stop. Oh, goodness. She doesn't understand how anything works, but okay.
it's scary to think like the most random go viral. So if a video goes viral and a lot of people see it, like there's too many eyes. I want to live comfortably. I want to be able to travel somewhere and not have someone be like, oh my God, Tophiachu, or start secretly filming me. Like I can't even hang out with friends. I can't even hang out. I could, but I mean, I have to be careful because someone sees us. There they are filming. Like people are literally well, she's not for reasons, she has issues. She's not on her medication. She has schizophrenia like mad, and she's not talking to me. But the fact that these people in a Discord paid for her police body cam footage is disgusting. You paid for the body cam footage of a black woman. You literally are.
Tophia, what does her being black have to do with anything? Like, why do we have to bring race into this? Her being a black woman has absolutely nothing to do with people pulling the cam footage. Whatever you're about to say is going to be stupid as shit. I can guarantee it.
Are bigots, racist, and you're sitting here calling me a racist, but you paid for the body cam footage of a black woman so you can blast her online. I don't have contact with her. She's not talking to me because.
Well, yeah, she's in fucking jail, Toph. She can't talk to you. Now, back to the body cam footage thing. So when people get like body cam footage of Cyrax, is that okay? Because he's a white guy. Like, what are we talking about? It's so dumb how she brings race into everything. It's just ridiculous, man.
Because obviously she's in there and she's not on her medication. She lost her mind. Like, what is wrong with people?
Wow.
You see, whenever I hang out with someone, that's why I'm.
Just imagine your friend is online telling all her followers, like, yeah, man, my friend, yeah, they're in jail. She's not on meds. She just fucking lost her mind. Yeah, you're a great friend, Tophia. Like, again, this is shit that we did not need to know. We didn't need to know she was off her medicine. We didn't need to know that she was losing her mind. And you know what I'm saying? Like, shut up. Tophia cannot keep a secret for the life of her.
I'm afraid for someone to be seen because then they blast them everywhere and you don't know someone's situation. You don't know what type of situation they could be in. You want to talk about how I'm filming at a shelter that was a DV shelter putting people in danger when no, the facility was not a DV shelter. Second of all, you filming me people and saying like, oh, these were the people that she was with. What if they were in a DV situation and you're blasting? You don't know if someone could be in a DV situation that I'm hanging out with and you're exposing them online. You got to think about who the people are that hangs around certain people. I don't know if I'm, like, none of the people I'm hanging around with are in DV situations, but if they were, you just made their situation unsafe. You don't know what people's situations are to be, like, thinking it's funny to, like, post people. They could be running from situations you don't even know. Safety reasons.
Yeah, apparently Tophiachu was running from that warrant. So, Yeah, I guess.
It's like, and these are the people that are talking about I'm putting people in danger when first of all the shelter was not a DV shelter. Crazy. You want to know what happened last night? I received an email at an old place they think I'm at, ordering Papa John's to said place. You wait, I don't know what if they ordered a pizza or what it was. You had them make a whole pizza that is gonna go to waste, that they now are gonna throw in
It's
the
not.
trash because nobody paid for that pizza.
They're not gonna throw it in the trash, Sophia. Somebody at the shop will just eat it or take it home. Like, what are you talking about?
I literally, I couldn't even order a pizza from Domino's at one of the apartments I was at, or one of the places I was staying at, because they called Domino's so many times, because I had told Domino's they're trolling. Then they had to remove that address from ordering pizza. And I'm like, if someone else stays in this room and they want to order pizza from Domino's, they can't. So Domino's said that I couldn't literally order pizza, because one time we wanted pizza and I ordered it and they said no, that I had to go in and pick it up, because they say, how do we know it's you and not a troll? And I said, well, it's me. And they didn't believe me. They weren't convinced.
It's me.
So then my brother couldn't take me down there to get pizza, and I was like, oh, all right. And
So
I had to
dumb.
just freaking accept it. So that sucks. No, it wasn't Villa Esperanza. It was actually In Town Suites, I think. Yeah, we stayed so many places. To be honest with you, my brain, even before, no, I don't think before the carjacking, there's been so much stuff in my life that a memory will pop up, and I'm like, whoa, I remember that, right? I've forgotten half of my life. So much stuff has happened that I can't even remember every single place we lived at. Red Roof, In Town Suites, Stay, Extended Stay, Roadway Inn, Motel 6. I can't even...
Dude, it's crazy. Like, she's recalling places that she lived at, and none of the places that she named were actual, like, apartment complexes. She just named a bunch of, like, motels and extended stays. And like, at what point are we going to get off of our ass and do something so we don't have to keep living like that, Tophia? I'm just curious. You know, it's crazy because I was looking when I was setting up to record this video. So much guys live stream for this. Well, not this live. The next live we'll be covering. It's over 3 hours long, and it's like, Tophia, you have 3 hours to lay around and do absolutely nothing. This is insane, man. What are you doing with your life? Get it together, man.
Villa Esperanza, my life is gone. My memory, I have no recollection.
Never had one
until I'm reminded of something, because I see a comment and then it reminds me of a memory, and I'm like, oh, I can't even remember half of my life, and that's crazy. I'm the one that can remember something, but I try to remember
sure,
what my brother
okay.
sounds like, and that sucks, because I have somewhat of a, I don't know, and I need to figure out how to remove a lot of these files from my iPhone, because there's a video I want to save, but I don't want it to be in my phone, because then it takes up storage. Because I have a video of, you can hear her in the background, and you can also hear my brother's voice in the background of one of my videos, but it's just crazy. I can't even process nothing. To be honest, I'm mentally exhausted. I just want to shut down and just leave forever and not harm myself, but that's how I feel, because it's tiring. Out and trying to get housing, it's get up and go, and I can't even rest. I'm being moved from one program to another. I'm tired. I'm mentally drained. My depression is bad.
And Tophia, why are you being moved from one program to another? Why do you keep getting kicked out of shelter after shelter after shelter? Are we just never going to address, your actions in this? Or no, oh, it's the shelter's fault. It's the shelter's fault that I'm getting moved around. Like, no, you're not doing any of the things I'm sure they want you to be doing in order to stay in the programs. Because we know the Christian shelter, that was a 1-year program, and she didn't make it the full year. Why? Because she wasn't doing anything to better her fucking life, man. Fuck out of here.
While I'm working on it, my PTSD, I was sitting outside when I'm live and pop with the fireworks, and that triggers me. And I get a little jumpy, especially when I didn't see someone and they came out of nowhere, and I got jumpy, and I was like, it just sucks, because working a normal job would not work for me. I have a job online, but I'm trying.
Shut up. You don't pin working a regular job not being a viable option on PTSD when you never tried. You have made it extremely clear that the reason that you're not going to go work a regular job has nothing to do with PTSD. It has everything to do with you just not wanting to work for the man and not wanting to make other people wealthy. So it's like you would rather continue to make your, you know, your 20, $50 a month instead of being able to make 100 plus a day. So it's like, I don't want to hear it. Just like, shut up.
Trying to work at that so I can make some money, because I know what people are going to say, but it's exhausting. It's very much exhausting. I want to be financially stable and free so I don't have to worry, so I can relax in my own home.
That doesn't just happen by doing nothing, Tophia. I I don't know how much longer you need to be homeless for you to see that. I don't know how much longer you need to try this social media thing to understand that this is not going to suddenly take you from making $200 a month to, you know, 200,000. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that, man. Get off your ass and do something.
And be comfortable. Even the last place I was at, bam, just people tend to knock very loudly, and sometimes I don't get up because my reaction is to freeze, because who is banging this late at night? Bam. And it just triggers me because you never know who's on the other end of the door. I'm tired. I can't even rest. I have the money for the storage.
I can't rest. Tophia, what do you think you've been doing this past year and a half? You have been sitting around these shelters doing absolutely nothing and occasionally talking into your phone for an hour or two. All you've been doing is resting, as always. You don't ever do shit. It's a terrible excuse.
For next month, but my brain is already, I have to work for the month after that.
No
so I'm
shit.
Not trying to scramble last minute to figure out how to pay my storage. You gotta be kidding me. My phone bill is due next month and I gotta figure out, well, or this month. I'm gonna have the money this month for the storage. I already know how. I already know. But not storage, but I have my phone bill. Because I was like, oops, I'm not gonna have money for my phone bill, but I am. Because by the time I got into the creator fund, I didn't make enough videos to be able to get paid.
Ah, shit. So she is back in the TikTok creator fund. Damn it, TikTok. You should have kept her ass out.
Because you get paid every 15th of the month. So I have to start posting videos, which I need to start posting 1-minute videos. But to be honest, guys, it is tiring. My phone bill needs to get paid this month, and thankfully I'm going to be able to pay it. But I'm just freaking out. I already have to think about next month. And I already have to think about the month. That's why I'm trying to get a place so I don't have to pay for that storage. Mind you, what people are suggesting is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. We're 3 bedrooms of a storage. If you were to see my storage, we got one of the biggest storages. Not super big, but we got one of the bigger storage units. There is no way I'm going to be able to fit 3 bedrooms of stuff in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Tophia, you're an idiot. You really are. What, like, again, because I've been saying that, because it's like, if you're paying $200 something for a storage unit, that's a big fucking storage unit. And again, okay, you have 3 bedrooms worth of shit, but 2 of the people will not be living there. So you don't need all of that shit. Brother Chu is gone. And you've already made it very clear that Papa Chu will not be living with y'all because he's going to fuck up your living situation again. So why are you holding on to all of this shit in the first place? It literally makes no sense whatsoever. She's just too lazy. And instead of taking her ass down there, sorting out the things that, you know, for her and Mama Chu, you know, maybe keep a few of Brother Chu's things, you know, for memorabilia. Instead of doing that and downsizing the storage unit to, you know, something under like $100 a month, which would be way more manageable, she'd rather just keep paying this ridiculous amount of money every month. Just like Tophia, literally, the storage unit has been a thing for well over a year. Well, I think they had a storage unit before the carjacking, while they were in the car. So we're talking like over $3,000, probably around like $3,000 a year. And y'all have had this storage unit for, you know, probably roughly at least 2 years now. You could have been saved up all that money and got yourself into an apartment. Like, just ridiculous, man.
My apartment would literally look like Hoarders. I like for people to be like, why don't you just get a 1 bedroom? No. Are you stupid? I can't
You're
process
stupid.
what my brother. We put a lot of stuff in storage, so I can't say, oh, this is trash. This needs to go to the dump. This.
Yes, you
I can't
can.
just be standing there at the storage unit deciding what we need and what we don't need. A lot of that stuff we need it. I'm not gonna be that person standing there when we could just load it all up, take it somewhere, unload it. There's no point to be deciding at the storage. That's just too much work.
It's too much work. How is deciding what y'all should keep and get rid of is too much work? So no matter what, your house is going to look like Hoarders because you're not even willing to throw things away that you don't need, which is why y'all's house always looks fucking trashed. It's just like, just the excuses that she makes are just, they're so stupid. Like, I really can't.
It's too much work for me and I'm already exhausted. People be like, what do you do all day? I can't
Nothing.
tell you what I do all day.
Nothing.
If I tell you anything, that's one, doxing myself, because people will figure out, oh, this is what she's doing. Well, they're going to search up places and be like, da-da-da-da, she's doing this, so we know this place does this.
Girl, you don't do shit.
I'm
Shut
tired.
up.
I'm exhausted. I can't. I'm not getting a 3-bedroom. Why am I getting a 3-bedroom if there's 2 of us? You said a 3-bedroom is $2,500. I'm not getting a 3-bedroom. I have to get at least a 2-bedroom. Because 3 bedrooms worth of stuff will fit
Ridiculous.
in a 2-bedroom. Because that's more space. It won't fit in a 1-bedroom because it's a 1-bedroom. Now, because there are some things, I don't know if my mom wants that, because we have our beds. We have 3 beds. But one of the beds is my brother's bed, and I don't know if she wants to throw that away or keep it.
What? Tophia, why the fuck would y'all keep 3 beds for 2 people? Like, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if why? What the fuck do you need to keep your brother's bed for? For what? Just dumb.
There's some things that you would be like, that we don't need that, but then it has a sentimental value to it because it was my brother's bed.
The bed has sentimental. That's weird. That's low-key fucking weird. Like, what do you mean the bed has sentimental value? It's a bed. Like, keep a couple t-shirts and, you know, like, something like that. The bed? Y'all are weird.
Stuff like that. For me, I'm mentally checked out. How do people do it? How do people become rich? How do people make money? I don't want to struggle anymore.
By working, Tophia. By working. That's how. That's the key.
Suffer. Homelessness should not be a thing. I've been in survival mode ever since things have happened to me. My whole life has been nothing but trauma. I haven't been able to process anything. I'm finally talking with therapists, and I can't do it. You're not supposed to be of the world, but I gotta pay my bills. I gotta get a job. I gotta work, and it sucks. Why do we gotta do these things? Why did some idiot invent rent? Why do we gotta pay on stolen land that is not even the caucasity of people? Caucasians
Oh my goodness,
find a way
here
to
we
make money
fucking
off the
go.
minorities. And then they're the ones that stole the land from indigenous people and told us we gotta pay on land they stole. They made the rules and regulations on land that is not even theirs and just decided you gotta follow these rules. You gotta follow these guidelines, and this ain't even our land. But we're
Okay, Tophia, you know what? Shut up and go to Africa. Go somewhere else. Go to a different country then. And guess what? It's gonna be the same no matter where you fucking go, you idiot. Like, shut the fuck up, man. All this shit, this idealistic shit is bullshit because she falls into the exact same trap that she fucking condemns. All the shit she says about capitalism and consumerism, but you literally did an ad with Temu, which uses child labor and shit. But it's fine because, oh, well, you know, I gotta make money to pay my bills. So it's like, shut the fuck up.
We're gonna tell you what to do on land that isn't ours. We just colonized it. No, let me stop. Cause first of all, you're talking about brother. She was disgusting. Angie posted it. Angie slept in that nasty ass bed since she wants to post it. She was disgusting. She was gross.
My goodness, nope.
She left. There was open bags of Takis behind my brother's bed. My brother did not live like that.
And we're skipping. I don't give a fuck about Angie.
Now do you comprehend? Jeez. If you read at a college reading level, then how do you go to college and you're still stupid? I don't understand why people go to college and they're stupid. It doesn't
Tophia, you went to college and you're stupid. What are you talking about right now?
make sense. You think going to college makes you smart, then you're stupid. I read at a college reading level. Oh, you're stupid. Nobody cares. I have the brain of Albert Einstein. I'm smarty pants. No one cares. You could read out of a college reading level and still be stupid as fuck. Do you think because you got higher education that makes you smart? No, that's like what Precious's mom said. You have a woman coming to my fucking buzzer talking about some higher education. You's a dummy, bitch. You don't know nothing. Seriously, what makes you think going to get a higher education makes you smart? I'm smart. I'm as smart as most people, and I didn't have to go to higher education. Yes, I have.
Tophia, you are not smart as most people. If you were smart as most people, you would actively be trying to get out of the situation you're in instead of just being passive and doing nothing all day. So no, you're not smart as most people because you can't even understand the concept of a job having the benefits of at least putting more money in. Even if you did just want to wait for housing, you can't understand that getting a job would at least secure your ability to pay for the storage in your phone bill and give you extra money to spend or save to, at least once you get the house, maybe you could have a few grand saved up. Like, no, you would rather literally do nothing. So you're stupid. And I will stand on that.
Some college, and I was going for business, but I was not going to college to be smart. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. If you think because you have a college education you're smart, you're a dumbass. What does reading at a college level have anything to do with a room inspection? How did we get from room inspections to college reading levels? That is the dumbest thing ever. We was not talking about that. If you took that insult personally, then you must feel stupid. You must think of yourself as stupid. All I'm saying is we had monthly inspections, and sometimes it was random inspections. And I don't even think it was monthly. Actually, I think it was weekly, because the maid comes every week. Every time the maid came every week, they checked our room to see if our room was clean. There is no way we stayed there for that long. And
well, apparently that's cap, because Squid literally told us that y'all would not even let them come in to clean the room. Y'all would just ask for bed sheets. So I don't know why you're lying about this shit when, we've already heard the other side story. And Tophia, I don't care what you say. I'm not going to believe you. So
our room was dirty. They would have asked us to leave. The reason why the room was the way that it was is because my brother took whatever he could and left the other stuff for them to clean, because they told him to hurry up, and not one, but both maids were causing problems. Hence why Squid got fired from her job, because she fucked that up for herself. If she was doing her job, she wouldn't have got fired. No, she's too busy running her mouth talking shit about me, and that's what she got. The lady in the office was more understanding than all of them. How does a maid have a say in whether someone gets to stay there or not? You're a maid, bitch. Go clean rooms. That's what you get paid to do. You don't get paid to put people on a do not rent list. You're not doing your job then. Why are you doing a job that is not your job? The lady in the office, mind you, she was a Trump supporter. I'm not gonna say anything bad about her, because I don't know if she still watches my stuff. She used to watch my social media of my stuff. She knew me from social media, but she was kind. The Trump supporting aside, she literally helped my family out so much. This witch, I can't even tell you. This chick that worked in the office, there was another chick. This girl stole my rent money and tried to tell me. She looked on the cameras and basically tried to insinuate that my money was gone, that someone took my money. I handed her that money. Then she's like, well, you're $100 short and we need $100 for the rent. And I'm like, I gave it to you. So I didn't have $100 to pay her. And I said, I'm not paying her. I'm not paying you. And my brother he said, well, he was going around hustling to get the money. And I said, no, we're not paying her that $100. She took the money. She needs to pay the money. Her guilty conscience ate at her so badly that she said she'll pay it out of her own money. No.
Right.
You knew that you messed up. You knew you was going to be responsible for $100. Your guilty conscience ate at you, and you did not pay it out of your own money. You paid it out of the money you tried to steal from us, because if you look at the reviews, people in the reviews said that place is known to steal money, that the workers have stolen money from people and said, oh, they were short on the rent. No, some people are not empathetic. You're going to try to steal $100 from me and then say on camera that you didn't even see the $100 on the counter, that it wasn't there, and then you're like, oh, I guess I'll pay it out of my own money. Then
Girl, use a debit card. Who the fuck is just paying their rent in cash? Like, all right, man. Just if that was even a concern, why would you not use a card? So there can't be any, You know, there's no I didn't, oh, you're short of 20 or 100. Like, no, nigga, I swiped, we good. The hell are we talking about?
She calls and she's like, I got it. I'll just pay it out of my own money. No, you're going to pay it out of the money you tried to steal. The situation was so bad that the conscience ate at her so badly that she just paid it. And
Sure,
you're stealing
Tophia.
from a family that could barely afford the rent each month? What the fuck is wrong with people? I went up to the front. The counter is the front where you pay rent. And I handed her the rent money. When you're saying who leaves $100 on the counter, someone who is paying rent. I paid her the rent. She grabbed the money and she was paid her rent. I did not leave any money for someone to steal. To try to insinuate that someone stole the money is crazy. The person, I don't remember if there was a person behind me that was paying the rent. She tried to insinuate someone else stole my money. Then when she looked on the cameras, she said she didn't see anything. So how does that make sense? From the time that I get to you and I hand you the money, all of a sudden you're $100 short. That to me was odd. You're $100 short and I had all the rent money at the counter. She looked on the cameras and said she anything. She said, oh, anything. I didn't see.
Right.
Oh, nobody took your money. You lying ass bitch. And then you have the absolute audacity to somehow magically, oh, I'm gonna be not like, if you expected us to feel bad for you, to make us feel bad and be like, well, we'll pay you back the $100 since you helped us out with our rent. You didn't help us out with the rent. You paid the $100 out of the money you tried to steal. It is not that obvious. The guilty conscience was eating at you.
And skip.
Counts. Those AI videos of me are really creepy, especially the ones with what's her name, Candy. Those are really creepy videos. I looked at them and I'm like, oh my god, this is creepy. And to be honest with you, the whole Candy videos are so weird. They're very weird. That is hella weird. I don't like me fighting Candy or me being like, it's me and her at a concert together, performing together. And it's just like, those videos are super creepy. I blocked one and then there's this, it's a burner account, and there's these burner accounts that pop up that keep making those videos. You do know that they're only making those videos to make money. They know that they'll make money off of making AI videos of me. And mind you, damaging.
Duh.
That's killing people. That's literally damaging the earth. AI is destroying our world. Did you know that AI literally caused this boy's epilepsy? Look it up. And we're just using AI and it's destroying the world and it's destroying humans. And then to say, oh, well, you repost AI stuff, you do this and that. You're complaining to me, right? When you say, oh, you used AI. In some instances, yes, that whole trend of yearbook photos, I didn't make that. Someone else paid to do that. That filter you had to pay for. Anyway.
Like, Tophia, that's not how this fucking works, okay? If you're gonna grandstand and be against AI, you don't get to turn around and also use fucking AI, but condemn other people that are using it. Shut up, man. This is ridiculous. Rules for thee, not for me. Looking ass. The fuck out of here.
But it's so weird to me because of the fact that people are literally defending someone making AI videos. It's just creepy. Those videos creep me out. I block them and one person just pops up. That's just creepy. I don't use ChatGPT. A lot of the stuff that I say is not ChatGPT. And when I write quotes or a poem or something, nowhere in there did I say that I wrote that. Why you look like you melting? If I find something online that does not have a name attached to it when it's a poem or something, who am I supposed to put who wrote the poem if there's no name? And for people to say, oh, you're using ChatGPT, you didn't write that yourself. Because there are some poems that I have written myself. You know which ones, right? But those ones literally are not ChatGPT. They're just poems I found online. To literally be like, oh my god, you didn't write this. Where did I say I wrote that? I never said I wrote that. I don't ever remember. But anyways, I gotta go because my phone's gonna die. It's 10%. Have a good day or night.
All right. Yeah, so that was July 2nd's live. And we're not even going to skip a beat. We're going to move straight into July 3rd, which was yesterday, last night. This one's a bit longer, so buckle up, Buttercup. We got we still got a nice stretch.
They don't know where I'm at. First of all, they literally looked on Google AI because I got a screenshot, so let's not lie. And they said that picture in the background is Ronald. So I got screenshots of what they're saying in the Discord about the backgrounds. They don't know where I'm at. They assume where I'm at. And you know how I know? Because they sent Papa John's to the wrong address. I got a notification in my email that they ordered pizza and they ordered it to the wrong address. So try.
How would you get a notification to your email for them ordering a pizza, Tophia? Like, what? That literally, it doesn't even make any sense, but okay.
Try again. I just told you I got an email. It was in my email. they used my email, and I looked at the address where they were sending pizza, and it's the wrong address. So yes, that's how I knew, because I got an email. Yeah, they did, because my email is my business email. It's literally on my TikTok, so people do use it. I don't know, I wanted to get it threaded, but that might hurt. Yes, those AI videos are creepy. I blocked them. No, so my business email is like, so when someone says business email, which I should actually have a business email instead of using my regular one, that means that if companies want to reach out to you for whatever reason to collab or anything like that, they'll email your business email. That's what.
Girl, ain't nobody reaching out to you. That Temu shit is done. I don't think you will ever get another sponsorship, Toph. It literally took you over half a year to do like 3 Temu videos. It's over with. You might as well just go ahead and just wrap it up. Take that shit off your account, gang.
That's what a business email is for. And you put your business email in your bio so people can use your business email. So why don't you pull all your effort into getting a job? Why would a company collaborate? First of all, Temu collabed with me, so maybe. I don't think Temu collabs with everyone, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so what do you do? Work on housing today? Yeah, I worked on a house. I'm a landscaper. I'm just kidding. Where are you living? Why are you living? That makes no sense. Where am I living? I'm living under the bridge. I'm just kidding. I do have other stories. Your mom, she was here last night. I'm just kidding. Do you like arguing with people online a lot? No. Does it sound like I'm arguing? Why am I lying? Because I can. Why are you living in a tent? And do you need a place to stay? No, I'm not living in a tent. I'm joking. For those of you who truly want to help, the thing is that people are saying I'm living in a tent. Mind you, when I say these things, I have to be careful because people are trying to find where I live. So a lot of people really believe that I live in a tent, so why not let them? Because if not, they'll try to look for where I'm at. They're trying to Google every single homeless shelter and see where I'm at. That's not going to work. It's not anything to make light of or be funny, because there's people that actually live in a tent. But I got to be careful with what I share, because people will try to find out where I live. So if I go live outside, they're like, oh, you're in a tent. Like, giving anything, especially if they believe I live in a tent, just let them. Am I working? I do social media, but right now I'm in the process of trying to get a place, and so I need to post 1-minute videos. I've been forgetting. No, Saudi, what I'm going.
You're like, if your job is to post 1-minute videos, instead of going live for 3 hours, why aren't you posting fucking videos, man? Like, if you're gonna claim this is a job, at least do it. It's just, come on.
Going to do is tell you to STFU. First of all, I don't get myself kicked out of shelters. Second of
You
all,
do.
some shelters have a time frame of how long you can be at the shelter. So maybe think about that before you.
You know, Tophia, you've been kicked out of every one of the shelters. Like, let's not even do that. Because Marie is still in the same shelter that y'all started off in. And you're on your 4th or 5th one now. Like, nah, I'm not going for that. And we know the Christian shelter for sure. The program was a year. You didn't make it to a year. So yes, you have consistently been getting kicked out. So don't try to spin the narrative.
Speak. I'm going to get a place for free. Yes, I am. I'm just going to tell them, hey, I'm Tophiachu, give me a free place to live. I'm just kidding.
Basically.
That's an odd question to ask. What steps are you taking to get housing? Well, the steps that I'm taking, I take steps forward, right? Then I step to the left. Then I slide to the I'm just kidding. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Turn it down.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Take it back. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Telling someone to get a job isn't helping. Are you working? That's a yes or no question. Hooker. I am working. What are you gonna do when you run out of shelters? Where am I staying now? I'm staying under the bridge. Are you banned? No, I'm not banned on TikTok. I've already explained that. My shoulder hurts. First of all, I'm reading the comments. No one that I feel that genuinely cares, I'm responding to. I'm reading the comments, and the comments are not people who genuinely care, especially when they say, do I work? Working has nothing to do with housing. So I don't know.
Tophia, working has virtually everything to do with housing. Because if you are not earning a stable income, you should not expect housing. Period.
Why people are concerned. First of all, you don't have to have a job to have housing. I don't know why
if you're a bum.
There's housing programs for people with no income. So if you're genuinely concerned, then maybe you should be concerned about yourself. Because I'm reading the comments, so stop acting like some people are genuinely concerned. There's a few that I saw that I already answered them. Because they said, are you okay? Why are you sleeping in a tent? And I responded, no, because there's housing programs for people with no income. I already applied for those housing programs.
Well, which one is it? Do you have a job? Because if you have a job with social media, that would imply you have income. So what are you doing applying for the no income fucking program, Tophia? Like, what are we doing here? Just contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. Shit's ridiculous.
So no, you don't need a job. But I work social media. How do you think I've been paying my storage? How do you think my phone bill's been paid? I need to find my tablet. It's missing. So I could watch my Disney Plus. No, I don't have to stop my social media. Hi. No, it's not earning me money because I don't have subscriptions. I already explained that. When I talk about making content for free, I'm talking about videos. I'm not talking about live streams. Because sometimes on TikTok, I don't even make a lot of money, but I still go live. No, I wouldn't take a free house. I would take social media because let me tell you something.
What?
Why would you ask that question? First of all, you could take a free house, but no. Because then I would have to work a job, and I don't want to work a job, ever.
Oh my goodness, bro. Tophi, so you're going to be homeless forever. She literally, bro, back this shit up. She literally just said she would not take a free house. She would choose social media because I'm assuming if she got the free house, she would have to work. And she doesn't ever want to work. That's literally what she just said. I'm going to back this up again to make sure I'm not misconstruing this shit.
Because sometimes on TikTok, I don't even make a lot of money, but I still go live. No, I wouldn't take a free house. I would take social media because let me tell you something. Why would you ask that question? First of all, you could take a free house, but no. Because then I would have to work a job, and I don't want to work a job, ever. What is wrong? You sound...
Girl, rot. Go rot in the gutter. Like, you don't deserve shit. You don't deserve a damn thing. You don't deserve a handout. I hope the shelter or the housing program sees this shit and they revoke your ass permanently. Like, just no, we're never going to give this woman a voucher because she doesn't deserve it. She would literally rather stay on social media and be homeless than get a job if that's what it took to get into the housing. She's fucking crazy.
Upset? I'm not upset. Do I sound upset? I just woke up not too long ago. I've been sleeping. Man, because I've been tired. It's been get up and go. I've been busy all day. Not today. Well, I had something I had to do today, but I was busy all yesterday. I've been up till 3 a.m. I have been having trouble going to sleep because I've been up. My brain runs. And so I'm like, bro.
Wow.
So I've been awake last night since I didn't really have anything to do today. I stayed up. And so now I'm catching up on some sleep. No, I can go live on TikTok. I just don't want to deal with it right now. Until I get a place and then set up. No, I don't have PCOS. I just answered. I didn't get banned from going live on TikTok. How are you going to make money if you're not making videos? Aren't you a part of the paid program? Yes. But I've been going live and then I go live late and then I go to sleep. So I got to figure out when to post videos early. I didn't know it was considered PMOS. You don't need a...
Tophi, it's a 1 minute video. Like, what is there to figure out? How much... And like, this is Tophia we're talking about here. So we know whatever she puts out, it's going to be low effort. Like, how much thought process can it take for you to just ramble about something for at least 1 minute? Are you dead ass right now? You're lazy. You are lazy. It doesn't matter if Tophia is in the creator program or out of the creator program. She's not going to earn any type of substantial income. Period.
Place to go live. So why do you need it for TikTok? Because the reason why I need a place to go live is because with TikTok, I have to have it set up. Because every time I go live, first of all, I have a green screen, right? If I play music, listening to music, all of that stuff, there's going to be a white wall in the background. And plus, I need to figure out what to do on lives because a lot of the time my live stream just gets taken down for bullying and harassment. I'm so sick and tired of being censored and silenced when it comes to TikTok. TikTok always takes down my live and says bullying and harassment, and then I'm not going to risk my live because I can't even, mind you, what is the crazy thing? No one knows that I have another account on TikTok and it hasn't got taken down. Not only has it not got taken down, it's still up because I haven't posted any videos. You know what is crazy? I made a bunch of accounts and posted videos and they got taken down for saying that I was under the age of 13. That literally makes no sense. Some moderator is preventing me from making a new live. And whatever moderator works for TikTok needs to be fired because that is literally discrimination. I haven't even violated any rules. A lot of the videos that...
You haven't violated any rules, but that's why you got your live revoked 4 times in like less than 10 days. Sure, Tophia, whatever.
I posted on those pages were lip sync videos. They were videos inspired by other videos of people. When people post text, I just remade other videos and posted them. And every time I made a new video, a new account, it got taken down. So I said, let me make a new account and see what's up. It's still up, by the way. There's no videos on it, of course, there's nothing, and it's still up. Wow, what a surprise. I don't get it. TikTok is so annoying. I just want a good place to go live. I will never go, I don't know why people go live on Kick. You could do and say whatever you want and literally get away with it. People was literally talking about...
That's why they go live there, Tophia. Like, you literally... Okay.
About rape and literally saying to rape a character or something. I don't even remember what it was. There was someone that said that they went live on Kick, or they were going live on Kick, so that's why I went there. And I didn't want to make an account because I hate going other apps, right? But I went over there, and there was how they show the suggested lives. While I was looking at the suggested live, and I was watching the comments, and man, they say whatever they want. It's the same as Twitch, except they get away with so much more. I don't understand how content creators get paid contractually to go live. Wasn't it Adrian Ross that got paid $1 million to go live on Kick? Like, first of all, let me tell you something, right? If you're paying creators to go live on your app, then why would I want to use your app? Like, you would want people to use your...
Tophia, are you... Oh my goodness, that just made my brain hurt. So you're telling me, as a creator, you would rather continue to go live on TikTok, where you have literally told us that you only make like $2 or $3 a live, and her lives be 2-3 hours, instead of going over to Kick, where I think the baseline contract for creators is probably like, I think it's like $16 or $18 an hour if they offer you a contract. And you're telling me you wouldn't go to Kick as the large creator that you are on. You are so dumb, Tophia. Come on, use your brain. Why are they paying creators to go live there? Because Twitch has the live streaming market by the balls. Twitch basically completely dominates the live streaming space. Like, yeah, there's some people that go live on YouTube and shit, but it's like, when you think of people live streaming, you think of Twitch. So they're trying to bring big names and talent to their platform, Toph. Like, see, this is why you could not run a business. Because you can't even think outside of the box to even put something as simple as that together. Just slow. Goodness.
Your app and tell people that it's good instead of paying them to say it's good, right? Kick is a carbon copy of Twitch, except you can say whatever you want on Kick and you don't get violated. You can do whatever you want on Kick and you don't get taken down like Twitch. If they were saying all of that on Twitch, they would have risked losing their accounts. That's not worrying about other people's pockets. Worrying about other people's pockets is talking about what they spend their money on. That's different. Paying somebody $1 million to go live on your app when people is struggling is weird, considering the fact that if a company is paying someone to use their app isn't good. That's not good promotion. I get it that people pay for promotion, but Aiden Ross is horrible. Like, I don't even know why he's still popular. Why are you mentioning those people? Because the thing that bothers me is it's so hypocritical.
She's like, Tophia just hates anyone that is more successful than her, so she hates everybody, essentially. Like, anyone that is doing it big in the influencer space, she can't fucking stand them. I guess she likes iShow Speed, which I'm surprised. But, like, come on, Toph. Like, what are you doing?
Critical how people want to talk about predators, but then they allow people to be successful. A lot of these Mexican creators, lot of these creators don't even talk about ICE. I've been talking about ICE. I'm Hispanic. That literally would affect my family if...
Tophia, shut up. Yeah, like... I hate when she says that she's Hispanic, because, like, she's trying to lump herself in with Latinos. You're not fucking Latino, Tophia. The fuck out of here. You said that your mom's lineage, your grandpa was from Spain. Y'all are white. You're half white. You're not fucking Latino. Shut the fuck up.
One of my family members got mistaken for not being a U.S. citizen, and they send them somewhere and they're a U.S. citizen. That's insane. Like, then for people to say that these issues don't affect me, they do. I'm black and Hispanic. That affects me. ICE affects me more than people know, especially because if my family members on my dad's side, they could get picked up by ICE because.
What? Why would they get picked up? To figure your dad's black. And now, like, I know there's been like a lot of controversy and people wrongfully being detained and stuff. So I'm not saying that, but like, I don't think that, you know, he's the first person that they're looking for, Toph. Like, what are you talking about right now?
Black people are being detained as well. First of all, that's not your quote. I've been saying that for a long time. I've been saying you're worried about the wrong thing, so try again. You can't own something that is basic. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Like, a lot of these Hispanic creators, man, Hispanic people are, well, Hispanic and Mexican people, like Latinos, they are well off. Like, I have kids at my school that, man, they were Hummers, their family owned multiple houses. Man, I never got to have a quinceañera because I didn't have no money. My family was broke, and my mom always wanted to throw one. We didn't have no money. Okay, we can't afford it. Was what it was about having multiple houses. How much your family do? Like, you know, a lot of them they own landscaping businesses. My school, that's what some of their family owned, was landscaping businesses. Who said I love America? I never said I loved America. They own businesses. A lot of them do. A lot of Latinas, they own businesses, boutiques. They own businesses. Trust me, I know. They are very rich, some of them. Why would my grandma beat me? Actually, my grandma loved me, so my abuela would not beat me. I didn't give my grandma.
So, like, don't stop trying to, bro, shut up. Like, this performative being Hispanic shit, 'cause, girl, you have never called your grandma abuela. The fuck out of here, man. Like, stop it. It's just gross. Because it's performative. She's never, ever, when she's talked about her grandma, said abuela. But right now, because she's talking about, she just brought up ICE. We're gonna sprinkle in like one of the 5 words I know in fucking Spanish. Get the fuck out of here, Toph.
Grandma, no reason to hate me. My grandma didn't take shit from anyone, so I literally can't read, can you? I'm reading right now. You literally type that in Spanish, like if I don't understand some Spanish.
You don't.
Funny. This is not actually a Hello Kitty Stanley. I got this for free from Temu. Puta means bitch, doesn't it? Hello. I don't know. People just, it was just so funny to me too, because to a certain extent, I understand, because girls in middle school, they would literally just stand behind me and talk about me in Spanish, and I'm like, I know what you're doing. It's not that hard. It's obvious. I don't understand why I understand a little bit. I could probably communicate a little bit. I can't communicate in Spanish, but sometimes if I hear certain words, I'm like, oh, so, but it's a little difficult. I never had to speak Spanish because my family speaks both Spanish and English, so I never had to learn that. My grandpa, when he came here, he didn't speak English. He spoke Spanish. He was a train hopper. He used to hop trains with his friend, and one time he saw his friend get sucked under a train. But he used to hop trains, and one of the trains he hopped had military weapons in it. And
so she didn't say like her grandpa was like, I don't know, he was a factory worker or in the no, he was a train hopper. So your whole lineage is just a bunch of bums. Like, that's what I'm hearing essentially. Like, that is crazy.
Asked him what he was doing because they thought he was a spy, but he can't communicate. He speaks Spanish. My grandma and grandpa used to sing Spanish in the church. My mom went to Catholic school when she was little. My family, but anyways, my grandma's family, my mom's side, they speak Spanish and English, but since I took Spanish class in high school because I didn't have a choice. It was either that class or French. I wanted to take French, but my dad was like, French is too hard, because he took French in college. I don't even know, but that's one of the first languages. Well, I know some Spanish, but that's one of the first languages I want to learn is French. Then Korean, but I do want to learn French. And
of course she threw Korean in there. Why am I not surprised, girl?
So in high school, I wanted to take it, and he's like, no, take Spanish class because you need to know Spanish. And I was like, whatever. So I had to take it because he said French was going to be hard. So Dia de los Muertos. I don't know if my family celebrates that because I'm close to my mom's side of the family, but a lot of people, they've been like, my grandma doesn't even have any brothers anymore except for one brother, one sister. They all died around the same time she did. One died a really long time ago. I remember him, Uncle Leo. And then her brother died in an accident not long after my grandmother died, he died. And I think another brother too, Claudino.
Okay.
Was her brother. Anyways, What was really weird that day, which I still have that photo, the day that he died, or there was a son had made a cross, and I took a picture. And I didn't even know until after I had taken the picture that he had passed away. I was like, oh. But anyways, they probably do. But I've never, when I was younger, because we never did Dia de los Muertos. I thought about it because my brother and other loved ones, my uncle, my grandpa, people I've been close to, my grandma's sister's husband. So because my grandma's sister's husband committed, he unalived himself. And she went to go save him, but the paramedics held her back because she works in the hospital and she could have revived him. And they didn't let her, and he passed away. And I was sad because I was little at the time. He always told us, because they had a house in the mountains and we stayed there one time. There was a reason why we stayed there. And they had horses. We would go to the chicken coop, get the eggs, all that stuff for breakfast. And he would always say, when it snows in the mountains, you can come visit, and then the horses will pull you on a sled. And I always thought that would be so cool, but then he ended up passing away. He passed away. He took his life. I don't know what happened to that picture. I think my dad still has that picture. It might be in stores. There's a picture of me and him because his name was Smokey. And there's a picture of me and him sitting there eating the horses because we were giving them carrots. Oh, man. I messed up. I always thought growing up, well, not growing up, but recently, I was like, bruh, I want to have a farm with animals. I don't know why. It's just the thing. I guess that's...
Tophia, the fuck out of here. You are not willing to put in any type of work. You would... No. Absolutely not. Like, you think working a job is hard? Hell no. You are not cut out for farm life. I can tell you that.
New Mexico for you, because we have a lot of farms. So I'm not telling information. It was a big black horse, was named Tonka, and I forget what the other one was named, but I got to ride a horse. It was cool.
Oh, that poor
Their
horse.
house was a nice house. They were living large, and I wish I lived there. But then it would be hard to run a farm because you got to get up early, which I wouldn't mind. You got to get up at 6, and then you got to feed your animals. You got to... Farm life is to farm. But anyways, my dad was working with someone. He owned a farm. He made his own steaks. So he offered my dad, he said that he would give my dad steaks. And my dad was like, sure. His grandma's built, not his grandma. His mom is buried on his property. I think there's something to it, the reason why they bury their family members on property. I forget why. Government can't something, I don't remember. But anyways, he showed us his mom was buried on his property because my dad met his mom, so before she passed away. And then it was cool because he makes his own steaks and he was going to give us some steaks. Fresh steaks.
Cool,
sounds
man.
So good. Just like imagine making your own steaks and having fresh steaks whenever you want.
Fresh steaks.
Why do you ask questions that instead of minding your own business? Exactly, Mom. Tell them. If people didn't care, why are they here clockwork every day? You say you don't care. A live stream is to talk. A live stream is not to sit here and stare at the phone. Some of you all really need serious help. You need to go somewhere. Crazy. Saying that I'm not going to get housing. How would you know?
You're not.
I'm waiting on housing. What do you mean I'm not going to get housing? Some of you guys are negative. You just need to go be negative Nancy somewhere else. Bruh. First of all, if you're joining somebody's live stream to laugh at them, then you need to leave, because why would you waste your life laughing at someone? I would rather be traveling the world, laying on a beach somewhere, than laughing at somebody.
Girl, shut up, Tophia. You haven't even been out of your fucking state in your big 32 years. Like, I don't... Shut the hell up. I don't want to hear that. Fuck out of here. You've never traveled anywhere. And when you're watching other creators and talking shit about them, it's fine. But no one can come and do the same to you. Get out of here.
Do you know? I would like to go see the Eiffel Tower. I want to go
Never
see the
gonna
Tower
happen.
of Pisa. I want to
Never
go to the
gonna
Louvre
happen.
and see the Mona Lisa.
Never gonna happen.
To sit here and plus I can't because I'm afraid of flying.
Exactly.
That really sucks, but
Stupid
I want to go
ass.
see the Great Wall of China. I would rather go travel the world than to be sitting here laughing at someone while I'm broke. How you gonna laugh when you broke? Are you
You are the brokest of them all, Toph.
talking and telling someone to get a job that I'm supposed to follow society's rules? Society wants you to get a job so you can live. I don't want to live to paycheck. I want to be financially stable so I can tell the people that I hang out with, get up, let's go. We're gonna go take a...
Tophia, you are living paycheck to paycheck. You literally just told us that you got to figure out a way to pay your storage next month. Like, what do you mean? You literally are doing the thing that you say you're worried about. And it's because you just don't have any money coming in. You idiot.
Take a trip. I'll pay for it. Let's go. That's what I want to do. I want to take my mom to places. I want to travel. I want to go to enjoy life. I don't want to be stuck to paycheck and then have to be like, oh, can I get time off to go on vacation? And you only get so many time off to go on vacation. I don't want to have to answer to a boss and be like, oh, I can't hang out with you today, I'm working. No, I want to be financially stable and successful. I wouldn't be sitting here laughing while I'm broke, being a no.
How? Everybody wants to be financially stable and successful, Toph. Something that everybody wants. How do you plan on doing that by just sitting on your ass all day, and then your job apparently is laying on your side in a tent or in the shelter and just arguing with people that are watching your stupid fucking live, man? How does that translate to you becoming successful and being able to do any of the shit that you're talking about? Please explain.
Nobody. You just prove every single day of your life you got no life, and you literally tell people that in the open. Oh, we're just here laughing at you. When I don't like somebody, I block them. I don't go to their live streams. I don't talk trash about them. I don't laugh at them. I don't stalk them. I don't harass them. I move on with my life. I got one life to live. What did Drake say? YOLO. You only live
Oh my god,
once.
girl,
That's
shut the
motto.
fuck up.
Seriously. And you only live up to 100 if you're live like for fighting's sake.
Like, she keeps saying, Tophia, you know there's people that have lived past 100, right? Like, she's fucking, oh my goodness, I can't. I really can't. She's so dumb.
When you only got 100 years to live. I saw how fast time flies. I don't got time with people. That's the scary part. That's why I'm trying to be stable. I want to hang out with whatever friends I have. I want to spend time with my mom. These people are getting old. They don't.
Girl, no. I'm not going to let that slide. She did not just say, I want to spend time with my mom. Tophia, you won't even go talk to the fucking manager to see if you can go visit your mom. Like, get the fuck out of here. You don't care about seeing Marie. Stop saying that shit. You don't care. It's very obvious. And oh, you know, you only have so much time to live. You only got one life. Okay, so you've wasted a year and a half sitting in a shelter not doing anything. Is this a good use of your life? Sitting around on your ass, not doing anything, not being productive, not working towards anything, not having any type of goal set, absolutely nothing. Just sitting here talking to the phone. That is your life. Girl, bye.
We are not going to live forever. And when that time comes when they go, that is really going to hurt, because I want to enjoy life with them. I want them to enjoy life and not have to worry about issues or problems or be in survival mode all the time like I am, right? I want my mom to be able to enjoy life. We go to car meets and all of this stuff and be able.
Sophie, what? Like, you and your mom are going to go to car meets? You think your mom's old ass cares about going to car meets? And like this, again, like this just shows she doesn't give a fuck about her mom. Like, what makes you think your mom wants to stay up late at night to go see loud ass cars and shit? Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
Able to drive, go to the hangout spots at night where you go and then you look and there's all the lights.
She only cares about what she wants to do.
I just want to enjoy life. We do not have a long life to live. I am so thankful that I got to take my brother to Comic-Con, because if I never took him to Comic-Con, I would have been beating myself up because we didn't even get to spend one last time because he's not here. Life is short. You never know how long you have to live.
Girl,
and I know some people don't like the subject because I really hate the subject of death. Death is very scary to me. Once you go, your lights are out. It's black. You're gone forever. You don't live a long life.
But sure.
Not even the richest person in the world could pay to live.
Duh.
Well, I'm not even going to say some things, but I know what I mean to an extent. I do not want to be tied to a job where I can't go and do things. It's a lot that's done.
So, girl, you don't have, okay, you've never had a job and you can't do shit. You can't do anything because either you don't have the fucking money or you have a curfew. So, like, what is the difference? With the job, you would at least have full autonomy of what you want to do, and you would actually have money to go do shit. You can't do anything, period, because you're just broke. Fuck out of here. You're like, so the logic that you try to you try to make up to justify not working, it doesn't work. It's stupid.
from my past. When my friend died on my birthday, it was horrible. I didn't really
Oh,
get to
here
hang
we
out with
fucking
her.
go,
I
man.
became a hermit. I stayed home. She wanted me to call her. I didn't call her. And then she died. It wasn't because I didn't call her. It's because I lost her number, like I said. And then I found it after she died. Go figures. Whatever the case may be. But I wanted...
Okay, we're skipping this. I do not give a fuck about the
I'm trying to
70-year-old
block them.
woman.
Where'd they go?
Hold on,
Because
go
it's
back.
me and because they're making money. You keep saying that. I didn't get anyone arrested. Well, someone used the N-word. But I'm trying to block them.
Well. Tophia, you gotta be the dumbest person. Oh, come on,
Where'd
get
they
that
go?
off my screen. Okay. Tophia, really? How do you, like, come on, bro. She wants to be found. That's my conclusion. She wants to be found. How do you turn off your green screen by mistake? And what is this shit on your wall, dude? Is that, who the fuck, whose picture is that? Is that Crush Chew? Is that Crush Chew up there? Because that ain't Marie. Who the fuck is this old ass woman on your wall, Toph? Interesting. I'm gonna let the Reddit, Discord, and Kiwi do their thing. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Hold on. Why are you laughing? You saw a white wall. I don't know.
No, we saw an old decrepit woman as well on that wall. But go ahead.
That was there. Anyways, I'm back. I saw a white wall. Like, you didn't see anything else. Baiting the Christians? What do you mean about Christians? Oh no, don't end now. There we go. I don't even know. I don't know who that is. You keep asking. That's not my picture. Someone left it there, so I just left it. I just literally told you.
Right.
I don't know why. That was just there. That's somebody else's picture. I don't even know that person.
Sure.
Why do you keep mentioning a lady I don't know? You think that you're going to find out where I'm at. You're not going to find out where I'm at. Try again. Well, even if I was outside when the screen dropped, you still wouldn't have found out where I'm at. So, try again. Some of y'all are weird. If I was at someone's house, you would know.
So, I mean, I guess the tent thing is out the window. She definitely seems like she's actually indoors. What are you doing going live after midnight? Just talking and talking and talking for hours on end. I mean, like, I feel like they're going to be able to narrow it down because, come on, Toph, like, I would have just ended my live. If I was her, I would have ended my live as soon as that green screen dropped. But Tophia being Tophia, okay.
It's actually white, and it's Hello Kitty. It's white and red. I'm not encouraging people to find me. They've already tried to find me. What do you mean? People have been trying to find me ever since what happened with my brother. Let's not act like that's not a thing. People have literally found where I'm at. And one of the places, the reason why they found where I'm at, I allegedly think a worker doxed me. But I can't confirm. Well, I can, because I have some shred of evidence why the person doxed me, so...
Oh yeah, you have some shred of evidence, like the Discord evidence you try to throw up on the last video. Get the fuck out of here, Toph. What you consider to be evidence be the most tailored bullshit, period. Fuck out of here, man.
Who said that I think people can't find me? Why are you literally talking about people finding me? Are you guys condoning doxing? Because that's weird. Why would you want people
never
to
said
find
that.
me? Why are you literally condoning doxing?
Oh, I didn't say I want people to find you, but I believe that they are, because you keep antagonizing the people that are fucking looking for you, which is stupid. It's very dumb.
Well, I can't, because you know how I know? So my friends, right? Anyways, it was a whole thing. When she left, the worker came up to me. And I'm going to tell you what happened. So, she comes up to me, right? They're getting calls at this point. People are calling. Basically, I don't know. People started calling the shelter. Nobody knew where I was at. I didn't tell anyone. Nobody saw me. No anything. So, I was like, how do people... Sorry, I had to do something. So, what happened was that she came up to me. She had mentioned about the doxing. Then she said, I think... so.
Okay, we're skipping this, because if you're just going to tell us about that whole situation again, I don't care. Okay, so we're just going to skip this section because, yeah, I don't care about the supposed doxing, whatever.
You. Thing with the meta glasses were free. Saying, why did I have meta glasses? They were free. So I had gotten this Wi-Fi box. So I had good internet to go live. And the Wi-Fi box was only $20 or whatever the case is. It wasn't even that expensive for a Wi-Fi box. So I get this Wi-Fi box, and with the Wi-Fi box, it says free Meta glasses. They were like, oh, the guy told me when I was signing up, you get free Meta glasses. And I was like, oh, cool. I go to the website, and I'm like, oh, I added. My brother's like, I want the Meta glasses. You don't even go out anywhere. And I'm like, no, I want them. They're mine. So then I said, let me see if I can add more than one. I added 2 glasses, and I was able to add 2 glasses. So I said, let me add 3 so I can get Meta glasses for my mom. I went and added...
Word.
I'm not lesbian, I'm bi, so there's a difference. So anyways, I went and added 3, and I was like, I'll just get 2. So I just got 2 Meta glasses. And I didn't pay nothing for them. They were free. It's $11.09.
So you're telling me they gave you 2 pairs of Meta glasses with a $20 Wi-Fi box? Yeah, I don't believe you.
Yes, I am. I want a free Apple Watch. If you're on my Instagram page, you'll see they commented. I ended up selling that for a cell phone because I couldn't use it. I didn't have an iPhone, and I really needed a phone, so that sucks. I wanted it too. I was trying to use it, but with Apple products, you can't use Apple products on other phones, so I couldn't use it. And so, no, I don't have Meta glasses. They were in the pawn shop. I lost my Meta glasses. My brother pawned them, and then we had that carjacking. And now I don't have my glasses. I don't even have his glasses because he pawned them, so they're gone. This is a Hello Kitty blanket. Anyways, so what happened is that they commented because it says if you make a keyboard, it's one of those where you have a special keyboard and then you can use it when you type, and you can make a BTS keyboard or any special type of keyboard. And I have made a keyboard and they liked it, and they were like, you won. And I never really win anything. Mind you, I was having a bunch of luck that time because I was on Influencer. It's an app called Influencer. When you make a bunch of reviews, they send you free items. So I got picked for a V-Box, which I was like, what the heck? They sent me some free makeup. I won that, and something else had happened. That's why I said I had a stroke of luck that time.
Cool,
but
man.
They were like, you won. We're going to DM you. And they said I won an Apple Watch. And I was like, what? I never win anything. Back to what I was saying. And this, I'm like, well, what the heck? Why would I not meet with you in public? Well, he wasn't. You're right. He wasn't going to give me a phone in exchange for sex. I'm not stupid. So back to what I was saying. And this isn't me being mad. This isn't me being... But the fact that you're saying you're 32 and homeless does not mean that I'm not doing anything. Considering the fact that there are people that work a job that sleeps outside. So explain that. Because are they not doing anything? They work and they're homeless. There's a lot of people on TikTok that have a job and is homeless sleeping out of their car. I don't...
Yeah, and you're not doing anything at all. You're literally not doing anything to make money, Tophia. So no, you're not doing anything. They are actually committing time into trying to better their situation.
Understand why people keep telling me I'm 32 and homeless. You don't think I know that? I wake up every day and know where I'm at. Why are you telling me something I already know if you're saying that I don't know? You're 32 and homeless. Wow, I didn't know that, guys. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to come online and tell you everything that I'm doing every single day because you don't need to know that. You don't need to know nothing about what I'm doing. I get up every day. I have things I have to do every single day. I'm not sleeping every day. I'm not laying down. I have a lot. I'm exhausted. That's why I didn't go live that one day because I was so tired. I just went straight to sleep. What does me being 32 and homeless have anything to do with that? For you to say it isn't about me being an influencer, it is about me being a content creator. It has nothing to do with that. If you're harassing someone for being homeless, then you are a problem. Why are you...
Oh, no. They're not harassing you for being homeless. It's just because you're lazy. You're lazy. I've never seen someone just idle and be so passive while they are in just a terrible situation and actively choose to do nothing whatsoever.
Harassing someone for being homeless. You think that's okay? You just literally said that people are harassing me for being homeless. I don't choose to be homeless, so I don't know why you're harassing me if I chose that.
You do choose to be homeless.
You think I'm not doing anything. You think I choose to be homeless. That is not the case.
You do.
I couldn't have had a place to live. Whether people think I could have had a place to live all this time, no, I couldn't have.
Yeah, you
People
could.
don't know my situation. If I would have went and gotten a place, someone would have caused us to be evicted. It would have been under my name, and then I would have had a hell of a hard time to get a place. I'm not...
Tophia, people cannot just cause you to get evicted. Every time that y'all have been kicked out is because y'all just don't pay. It's on you and your family. That's it. Stop trying to blame the internet for something they have no control over. We have no control over you paying your rent.
I'm not running because people tell me to run. You can do that. When you rush through life, you need to slow down and stop trying to rush through life and trying to scramble. I am already exhausted enough as it is. I'm not going to run because someone says run. Who said that I deserve a soft life? I said I wanted the soft life. A soft life is being with someone that has more money than me, that provides me a life, that pays for me to go on trips. That's a soft life. Soft life does not mean wanting things for free. You are confusing a soft life with wanting things for free. I didn't choose to be homeless because I want a soft life. Being homeless is not a soft life. There's a difference. You don't even know what a soft life is. A soft life is being with someone who is rich, that has money.
You don't either, apparently.
That way all you have to take care of is self-care. A soft life has nothing to do with wanting things for free. Because if that's the case, all the girls that want a soft life would literally be homeless for a soft life. That's not how that works. Being homeless does not give you a soft life. Being homeless is not a soft life. Like that, a soft life is different. Soft life is self-care. Having money to take care of yourself so you can go do things. I could go get my nails done. I could go get a facial. I could go travel with the person that I love that has this money because they could take me traveling. And I'm not going to be with the person for the money, right? But that's what I meant by soft life.
Tophia, that it's literally it's literally what you just described, is being with someone that essentially you're not doing anything. Your primary focus is just self-care. You're not doing anything. You're not even contributing to the relationship itself. The fuck out of here.
Like being homeless, you always have to constantly be doing something. So you don't have time to stop and have self-care. You can't even take care of yourself because you're homeless. That is way different than the soft life. And to be honest, I'm not going to be with someone for money. So that's what they said. They said that I chose to be homeless for a soft life. Because I said I didn't choose to be homeless. And they said I chose to be for the soft life. They did
choose to be homeless.
First of all, I don't want to be with someone just for their money. And it isn't all about money. If I really care about someone, I'm going to care about them. What do you mean buying lashes? Someone gave me those lashes, by the way, that I wear. When I wear my makeup and I put my lashes on, those lashes were given to me.
Sure.
Because the person didn't like the way the lashes looked on them. So they gave me a whole pack of lashes. Fake nails, as far as the fake nails comes, yes, I only spent not even that much for fake nails. And these are the same people talking about you're pocket watching people when they're pocket watching you. If you think I'm lazy and don't want to get out of my situation, that's you. I'm not going to argue with you.
You are. Like, what do you mean? You're literally not doing anything to change your situation. You're in the exact same predicament you were when you first went into the shelter. You have no money saved up whatsoever after all this time. What are you talking about?
Nobody chooses to be homeless. Who cares if you got $4,000 from your school? Great. $4,000 is not enough in this economy anyways. So why are you bragging? Your $4,000 is a penny. You can't even live.
But $800 from Temu is? Shut the fuck up, Tophia.
Off of $4,000, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Girl, I made half of that making an ad for Temu. What are we even bragging about?
Tophia, you made half of that over the course of 8-9 months. If what you say is true. Because, I mean, she got money from somewhere, so, I mean, I guess I'll believe it, but it took you almost a year to get that little $2,000 and change. That is not something worth bragging about.
I made $3,000 in 1 month on TikTok. I was only $1,000 short of 4K, so why are you...
And that was over a year and a half ago, Tophia. Who cares? Yes, okay, you had your best month a year and a half ago. How much did you make this month? Exactly. She'd be lucky if she even made $30 this past month. The fuck out of here.
You bragging. $3,000 in 1 month. That's nothing. They're the ones that brought up 4K. That's supposed to mean something. And you can get blocked. Where's that money now? It went into the cars because the cars had to be running. So if you're going to say that it went to Comic-Con, I didn't spend $3,000 at Comic-Con. I got receipts. I helped the cars.
You spent $1,000 at Comic-Con.
You say I choose to be homeless, but I'm not mad. When I'm telling you I don't choose to be homeless, you're just saying that because you think it makes me mad. Right now, I'm not mad. You haven't even seen me mad. And when I'm mad. What opportunities have I had to get out of the situation? Tell me. Are you talking about getting a job? Because
Yep.
I told you, there are programs for people that don't have to work where you can get housing. No income housing programs. So besides that, now tell me what else. Because
And you don't qualify. You don't qualify. Which is why you literally told us you got kicked off the list. So what are we doing?
already applied for those housing programs. I'm just waiting. So for you to say that I chose because I had opportunities, explain. Besides the job, explain. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So a 3-bedroom house in Albuquerque is not $900 a month. If you see any listings that have houses like that, those are scam listings. And you need to be careful because you're going to get scammed. No house in Albuquerque is 3-bedroom house is $900. Those are not real listings. Those are people trying to scam people. If you see $900, you're going to run and try to rent that place, and you're going to get scammed because they're taking advantage. No one is going to be selling, or not even selling, no one is going to be renting a house in this economy for $900. I already did that. I looked at houses on Facebook because I wanted to rent a house.
Tophia, you was literally giving people shit about having a 1-bedroom for $500. And you were giving them shit because you were like, oh, well, you're not very smart because we had a 3-bedroom for $800. Now you're saying that no one can get a 3-bedroom for $900. Like, come on, man. Like, the contradictions just never end.
On Facebook, especially anywhere, they were posting scams. So you got to be careful. It's not legitimate. I even reached out to people and they didn't respond back. And the ones that did respond turned out to be a scam. So there is no house for $900 a 3-bedroom. Why would I get a 3-bedroom if it's just me and my mom? That doesn't make sense considering the fact it's a scam. I am not going to go get scammed. That's not an option. You want me to get scammed. It is a scam. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If a 3-bedroom isn't over or close to $2,000, you are getting scammed. Nobody is going to sell a house or rent a house for $900 in this economy for a 3-bedroom. Trust me, I looked into a 3-bedroom.
But sure.
It is not $900. In this financial state that we're in, nobody is going to be renting a house with a 3-bedroom for $900. You are just as stupid as Trump if you believe that. You are gullible to think that I'm supposed to go get scammed because you said that's an option. Oh, it's a scam. I'm not lying that it's a scam. If I had a realtor show you it's a scam, then what are you going to say? Because I can contact a realtor and they can tell you that's a scam. That's not even a real house. That person doesn't own that house. They're taking a house. Did you know that there's a housing scam? Let's say someone has access to the code box that locks houses. They have these code boxes to houses that they're selling or they're renting. Someone has access to the code box. Because they have access, let's say that maybe they went to look at the house and they got the code box access, and now that they have access to that, what they'll do is they'll pretend to own the house. They'll have people go look at the house. What they'll do is they'll pretend to sell or rent the house, and then they'll say, look, they open the door, they show the person, the people are like, oh, they believe it because they had the code, they got in. It was a whole thing. Even though I don't like Dr. Phil, someone that I followed, she got scammed out of buying a house. Thousands of dollars. She literally got scammed out of a house because the person had the code box. It wasn't even their house. They didn't even own it. People will pretend to own a house. I can take a picture of a house right now on Zillow or anywhere and sell the house and put it up for $1 million and say I own that house and I'm selling it for $1 million. Then what I can do is figure out how to get access inside of the house so that way people won't think it's suspicious. I can go show the house around and be like, well, I have access to it. You can come see it. And then...
Yes, leave it to Tophia to mastermind figuring out how to get access to some random $1 million home. Sure, Tophia, whatever you say.
When they go look at the house, they believe it's legitimate. And then come to find out I never owned the house. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to get a 3-bedroom house. Like, I've to rent with other people and my mom in the past. There's for $900 that cheap. And if you think that, then you're just stupid. Everything has gone up. The cost of living has gone up. It's no longer $900 anymore. People have to make money. If someone's renting a house for $900, it's not even worth it to even rent a 3-bedroom house for $900. They're losing out on money. Everything's about making money. If I own a house, I'm definitely not renting a house in this economy, 3-bedroom for $900. And it's not because I want to be greedy. It's not because I want to take advantage of people. When you're renting a house, you have to pay if something breaks. So the person that owns the house, not you, not the renter, but the person that owns the house has to pay if something breaks. So if like you have plumbing issues, they got to pay a plumber to go out there and fix that. So why would they rent a house, a 3-bedroom for $900? That's not even enough to cover the cost if you have issues in your house. That doesn't cover if something breaks. They won't even be scraping because they have to make a profit. You have to think about this. When someone's renting, they have to have profit. They have to use some of that money to put it back into fixing the house. So they want to make sure if they're only barely making enough for them to make a profit, their profit's going to go right back into fixing the house, and they're going to have no profit. So why is anyone going to rent a house if they're not making any profit?
What if they already own the house, Tophia? What if they don't have a mortgage? Did you ever think about that? Of course not.
They're not going to be making profit at this point. Their profit's going to go back into fixing the house. It's common sense. You wouldn't be running or starting a business and you're not even making a profit. The only reason you started a business is to make money. Why would you start a business to make no profit? That doesn't make sense. Walmart didn't become Walmart because nobody's just doing anything for fun. It's a scam. I know what a scam is. To tell me I don't know, if I have to have a realtor tell you that, they will. So then if you're making profit, then that means that you're not fixing your place, right? Let's say you rent a place for $900. Then you're going to leave your tenant without cooling because you're a slumlord. So you're a slumlord? You clearly don't have enough money to fix the place. So if they call you and say that their cooler's down, you're not going to fix it because you're a slumlord. There are a lot of places like that. There are a lot of landlords. There's a whole landlord list online here in Albuquerque of landlords that don't fix anything. My apartment, the last place I lived in, was roach infested. They didn't do anything about that, even though they told us. They said, right? I'm a pathological liar. How would you know that? Have you met me in real life, Trav? You don't know anything about me. How am I a pathological liar when I haven't lied about anything on the internet?
Girl, you lie constantly. You are a pathological liar. You lie about everything, Tophia. Get real. You literally, bro, you can contradict yourself in less than 1 minute. Fuck out of here.
And for some things, yes, so I don't get doxxed. What are you even talking about? You never met me in real life to know if I'm a pathological liar with your verified check mark. You don't know anything. You pay for that verification. You're a fraud. I could have a verification right now if I wanted to. I would rather earn my verification than to pay for one. That's a fraud. That's a fake. If you're paying for a verification, you're fake. You want people to think you're important, that you're somebody. What is the reason for why people are paying for a check mark? Explain to me why you want to look like you're verified. I don't see the point of why people are paying for a check mark. That doesn't make any sense. Why do you want to fake you're verified? That just doesn't make sense to me. Well, I'm not a loser, so. But why would you want a free trial for a check mark? You see, this is what people think, that if they have a check mark, that all of a sudden people are... A check mark does not bring you views. If you guys are chasing views, if you're chasing to be famous, you're not going to get there. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm trying to be financially stable so I can help people. Not just people that I know, people that I don't know. You guys are all about money. It's not about making money. If you go into it about making money, you're not going to make money.
Girl, this is coming from the same person that literally said she's not making any content without getting paid. Shut up. You have no room to talk.
I know there's a free trial because I could do the free trial, but it just doesn't make sense. It's not worth it though. And I didn't notice you because of your check mark. I noticed you because you said something nasty and you said something that was not true. How do you know that I'm a compulsive liar if you've never met me in real life? I would never sit down with you. You judge people online. You're a judger. Why are you judging someone you don't know? I literally said that you falsely called me a compulsive liar. You don't know me in real life. You've never hung out with me. You've never sat at my table, nor would you ever sit at my table. Some people are not meant to sit at your table. It has nothing to do with getting noticed because you have a check mark. I didn't care about your check mark. I was addressing your comment. Then I noticed you had a check mark. Your check mark meant nothing. I don't understand why people pay or why people wants to be so important with a check mark. A check mark still makes you a nobody. It doesn't make you a somebody. I don't understand why people care about a check mark.
I mean, are you somebody, Tophia? Like, you talking a lot of shit right now while you are sitting in a homeless shelter. You need to just go ahead and calm down, have several seats, because this ain't it.
There are families being torn apart about ICE and you care about a check mark? You want to feel important and be a hater in someone's live stream with a check mark? That's crazy. Who even said anything about touching me? Why are men so freaking disgusting? Who even said that I wanted you to touch me? What is wrong with you? Bruh, you're weird. Seriously. Who even mentioned about you touching me? I didn't even say that. God. What do you mean I'm jealous about a check mark? I can have a check mark. What are you talking about? I can do the free trial on Instagram and have a check mark. There's nothing to be jealous about because it's free. Anyone can do it. You just do the free trial, and then after you do have to pay for your check mark, but I'm not paying for one because why would I want to earn my check mark? I don't want to pay for one. Men are so stupid. First of all, you call me a compulsive liar. Then you went from that to saying I would never touch you, which is so weird. Because why do men do that? Right? You don't even care about what I'm saying. That's why
I don't. You're right.
If you have a girlfriend, she probably doesn't value herself enough. Your girlfriend probably thinks of herself with no value. If I was your girlfriend, I would be embarrassed to have a boyfriend like you online. Seriously. I'm not a compulsive liar. It's housing scams. If you're calling me a compulsive liar because I'm talking about housing scams, then you must be one of those people that is scamming people out of a house. There's actual housing scams. How am I compulsively lying? You don't even know what I'm doing in my life for you to even say I'm a compulsive liar. A lot of these people that know me in real life online in the past that was helping me with housing. So why would I lie considering the fact that I run into people every day?
They were helping you with housing. Well, why aren't they still helping you, Tophia? Why past tense? Huh? Is it because you're not actually doing anything required to get the fucking housing? Like, oh, I don't know, getting a job maybe? You keep trying to pass off social media as a job, and they're telling you like, no, this this is not going to cut it. You literally haven't even been making any money the last few months on social media. It's just stupid.
That would say, no, you're lying. You're not telling the truth. Hello? I could run into someone in my real life. That's why I don't lie. Because literally, I'm not going to portray myself one way and be another in real life. Because if I run into somebody, I'm going to want them to see me as I truly am. You don't even know anything about me, and you just came in my life and judged me. What does the comment say? Don't you say you have recently come out of the closet? That's not compulsively lying. I am bisexual. I couldn't talk about it because one of the places I was at was super religious and didn't like that. A lot of people don't agree with that because they use religion to say that it's wrong for you to like other genders. It's wrong for you to be gay. I was not lying about that. The only reason why I didn't say anything is because I didn't feel safe. I had to protect my safety. With a lot of people, if you're mad because someone doesn't come out,
I had to protect my safety by constantly posting things like, Tophia, you posted so much shit that for the church to kick you out. It's like, it's almost as if you wanted them to kick you out because you just didn't like it there. Like, what do you mean you had to protect your safety? Everything on your story while you was at that shelter was all just a bunch of LGBT stuff. And again, I'm not, I don't feel like they should be discriminating against her for that. But it's like, if you know that this is going to be problematic for the place that you are being allowed to stay in, maybe just shut the fuck up until you get back on your feet. Like, but no, that you made that your entire personality while you was at the Christian shelter. And now we barely hear about it now. Now that you're out of there, we barely hear about you being bi. Thank God, because I was getting tired of these conversations revolving around it. Because, like, who cares? Like who you want to like. I don't give a fuck.
out the way that you want them to, that's weird. Then let's talk about the other stuff, right? Because you mentioned it, and let's really talk about it, right? You talked about me seeing a therapist. I do see a therapist. I still have to see a therapist.
Really?
So yes, I had been seeing a therapist. As far as the gym goes, yes, I've been going to the gym. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym every morning. Yes, I went to the gym every single day. There was literally a picture of me at the gym. So what are you even talking about? You literally mentioned those things that I was actually doing. So what are you talking about? What smack am I talking? I'm not even talking smack to you. If you're mad because I brought up your check mark, then you have insecurity issues. You have little man syndrome.
You are the only one that's bothered by the check mark. Like, no one cares if someone has a check mark or not, but you just keep talking about it. Obviously, it's bothering you.
You got a tiny and you're in here being so mad. Why don't you go look for it with a microscope instead of being in here trying to prove that you got giant cojones? You don't even got. It's tiny. You don't need to sit here and be buffed up like a bulldog. Calm down, Chihuahua. It's not that serious. Barf, barf. Go do that somewhere else. What smack was I talking? All I did was mention your check mark, and all of a sudden that's talking smack. You're the one that started saying shit first. And then, because I matched your energy, now all of a sudden you're mad, little man. Go somewheres. Why are men always in business they shouldn't even be in, trying to come at women a certain type of way? No one was talking to you. You don't even know if I'm a compulsive liar.
You are.
You don't even know anything about me. You came in here talking smack. No one was even saying anything to you. Then you brought up the fact of my therapist, of me being bi, and literally of me going to the gym. That was me lying. They literally took a picture of me at the gym. So am I lying? I got up at 4 o'clock every morning to go to the gym, to walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Then I would go do my arms and my hips. So I don't even know why you feel the need to insert yourself in my business if you care. And then to tell me, well, you said you're going to see a therapist. Yeah, I'm going to see a therapist. I still am seeing a therapist. The reason why I'm not going to the gym is because I was going under someone else's gym membership as a guest, which I'm no longer going. But I was going to the gym. I was working out. I was seeing a therapist, and I am bi. Why does it bother you if I'm bisexual or not? Mind your
It
own business.
doesn't. We don't
Whatever you want
care.
to believe, Travis. Whatever you want to believe. That's on you. I'm not lying. I did go to the gym every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and went to the gym. So whatever.
I don't even believe that shit. Like, Tophia, you notoriously are up late. So I highly doubt you were getting up at 4 in the morning to do shit. But okay.
Whatever you believe, Travis. I'm not trying to argue with a man that has a small wiener. I really don't care. You're trying to argue with women for no reason, and it's giving boring. It's giving what men try to do because they want attention because they don't have any. When they don't get attention from women, they argue with women for no reason. You never even met me in real life. You don't know if I'm a compulsive liar. You think that your comments mean something because you're verified. People are going to listen to you. I don't care about your opinions, verified or not. You could do the free trial check mark, but that doesn't make your comments any more important than anyone else's. You think that you're so important because you got a check mark, people will listen to you. That's not the case. I could care less. Obviously, if you were any kind of a man, you wouldn't be coming in here just judging women. It's so weird.
He's not judging women. He's judging you. Like, I hate when she tries to, like, generalize some shit to try to get all the girls on board with what she's saying. Like, no. Like, this stupid deflection, it's not working on anybody, Toph. I don't even know why you do this. Ridiculous.
It's not giving what you think it needs to give. Why do men love to come to randomly pick fights with women? No one was checking for you. No one was talking to you. Then you said I was talking smack to you when you left the comment first, calling me a compulsive liar. You've never even met me in real life, and then you're complaining to me about how I'm lying. You didn't go with me to the gym, so how do you know if I went to the gym? You weren't even sitting there with me when I met with my therapist. And online, I have to protect my safety when it comes to my sexuality because people get murdered for being trans. People get murdered for being gay.
Girl,
I was in a place where I couldn't talk openly about being bisexual because I was being told I was going to hell for being gay. And if you want to defend that, then defend that. Oh, so now you're going to bring up fat. Now you're going to be fat phobic. So misogynistic of you.
But it's fine for you to say he has a little wiener, huh? That's perfectly fine. You can talk. You can body shame people just making baseless assumptions about their body. But if someone says something that's actually objectively true, oh, you're being fat phobic. Man, the fuck out of here.
Of course a man would bring up a woman being fat. Who cares if I'm fat? So what? Did you know going to the gym doesn't work? If you're not changing your diet and how you're eating, and when you go going to the gym to lose weight, and mind you, I had a good diet. Let's just be for real. I didn't eat too much. You don't see results.
You didn't eat too much? Really, Tophia? This is coming from the same person that was literally eating like 500, 600 calories of chocolate. The Reese Kit Kat combo virtually every single stream.
And that's just the candy that we saw her eat during the stream. There's no telling what the hell she eats the entire day. But we know it's junk. Like, the fuck out of here.
Overnight. That's not how it works. Just because I went to the gym does not mean I'm going to be automatically skinny. That's not how that works.
No one said that.
You have to go to the gym consistently for a long time, not just for months. So what if I went to the gym for a couple of months? That's not going to be immediate results. You have to keep going to the gym. It's just way more than just going to the gym. People tells you to go eat a salad. If you eat a salad, you're not going to lose weight. If you think that's all you need to lose weight, then go eat a salad. Bro, now you want to be fat phobic and call me fat? Get out of here. Go somewhere. Because it does only strengthen your bones. That's why people go. You said you have been going to the gym every day for the past month. And now I'm pretty sure you will see the results after a month. No, not really. You'll lose about a pound. That's all you're going to see in a month.
No.
No. Yeah, you might lose a pound after a month if you are not actually sticking to a good diet or you're not consistently working out. What are you talking about, Tophia? Like, if you're actually eating clean and working out, you know, it doesn't even have to be like a crazy amount, dude. It could be like 2 to 4 times a week. You can lose between 1 and 2 pounds a week. You shouldn't be losing just 1 pound a month. And the bigger you are, you can actually lose weight faster because you have excess calories that your body doesn't really need to hold on to. But Tophia has no idea what the fuck she is talking about.
I lost about 2 pounds. That's it. Going to the gym for a month,
terrible.
You don't lose a lot of weight. That's not how it works. If you're losing weight drastically, it's because you're probably doing something that's unhealthy. So no, you don't see results immediately.
Again, just not true. That is not true. If you wanted to lose weight quickly, in I would say in a healthy way, you could be, have a clean eating plan, work out. That'll get you 1 to 2 pounds a week. And then if you really want to turbocharge that shit, you could fast. You could fast for like 24 hours. I would say, don't push it to 48 if you're new to it, but 24, 48-hour fast, or even shorter. Intermittent fasting is also great. You could get that up to like 3 to 4 pounds a week pretty easily, but it takes a lot of discipline. And we know Tophia, that is one thing that Tophia is definitely lacking. So yeah, I'm not surprised you only lost 2 pounds over the course of months. She was literally eating junk food and candy while she was going to the gym. Because I remember a live that I covered, she was like, I'm not supposed to eat this, but I am. Like, well, yeah, that's... I'm sure that's the mentality that you had most days, Toph, and that's why you barely lost any weight. That's why you've been homeless for a year and a half, and you're still the same size, it's insane. It's fucking crazy, man.
Any personal trainer will tell you that. Ask a personal trainer. You're
Ask
automatically
him
not
what?
going to lose weight that fast. I was on the treadmill for 30 minutes, and I didn't go for a couple of months. I don't know how many months. I started going, so I woke up at 4 a.m., I set my alarm, I walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes, then I did the ones where you're on your knees and then you twist. It's like for your stomach, I think. I did that, and then I would do the dumbbell, those little dumbbell things. I would work my arms, so I would do this for like 10. I would do 10 sets of those 3 times. So I was doing 60 of those because I was doing 10 of one, 10 of the other. Then the bars that you pull down, that, because I wanted to work my back out because you're trying to get rid of fat everywhere. I did that 10 times. Then I would do this rower thing where you pull one side and pull the other, or you could pull it like that, like rowing. I did that 10 times. And then after that, I would go take a shower.
How much
I went
weight?
to the gym with 2 other people. Then sometime on Friday was my rest day. So I would work out all week. Friday, I would get on the treadmill for 30 minutes. And then I would get on the massage chair. And then after that, I would go take a shower and leave. Friday was my rest day, but all the...
What? Hold on. Did you just say that you would walk for 30 minutes, get in the massage chair, then take a shower? So you're telling me you was sitting your funky ass down in the massage chair before the shower? Like, bro, you're just, come on, man. You are gross. Just gross.
I worked out all week, and then Friday was the day to rest. 10 times, because I did it 10 times. I was gradually
Reps,
working
Tophia.
towards working out more. You don't have to overexert yourself. You start out slow, then you start working up towards being able to do more workouts. Don't go work out and start doing everything to the extreme, because if you do a bunch of workouts and you overexert yourself, you're going to get tired. Then that's what I did. No, I didn't even eat anything. After I worked out, I would eat a breakfast sandwich or have some cereal. I didn't even eat a lot. Why do I have to?
Why? Like I said, why? So what's the point of even working out if you're going to turn around and just eat some processed ass food right afterwards? You were eating a breakfast sandwich or cereal. So either some processed bullshit or some sugary ass cereal after your workout. Yeah, no wonder you didn't lose any weight, Toph.
To name people. Trav, you do not know what, if you don't even know what my platform is, you wouldn't be asking that. I get doxxed and harassed. One of the people I went to the gym with, their police record is literally being posted everywhere. My therapist that I was seeing, I'm not naming my therapist so people can dox my therapist. Are you dumb? For a fact, can't even name drop people. Whatever. I'm not gonna name people, so think I'm lying. I don't care about what you think.
You always lying.
You're misogynistic. You just called me fat because I was going to the gym and didn't lose weight. I don't care. Sounds like someone that doesn't want to touch somebody. That's so weird. But you're so concerned about my body. I don't know no man that's concerned about a woman's body coming into life saying I would never touch you.
But, like, you say that, but you were talking shit about him having a small member. Which is just, you don't know this person. You have no idea. You're just making an assumption because you know a lot of people can be insecure about that. But God forbid someone call out objective reality
and it's a problem. Now your butt hurt. Like, get out of here, man.
You must have thought about it, because why are you so concerned about my body? It's so weird. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Wouldn't have missed loving you, girl. All things of love is feathery, flying high. I talk to my mom every day, and they're saying I don't talk to my mom. She's been in my live streams. My mom is in my lives. So why are you saying I don't talk to my mom when people are responding to my mom?
Two people that ain't got shit better to do. So Marie is chilling in your live streams because she ain't got shit to do. And instead of you doing something productive, instead of taking your ass to sleep, because again, this was another late ass live where she started at like, I don't know, like 11 or midnight and was live for like 2.5, 3 hours. Instead of getting some sleep so you could actually get up and do something productive the next day, nope. Instead of making your 1-minute videos so you can earn some money on TikTok, nope. I'm just going to sit here and talking to the void on Instagram and make $0 for doing it. Like, but you swear you're trying to become financially stable. Like, okay, Toph, whatever you say.
You just got caught lying in 4K. People see my mom's account in my live, offending me. But yet I haven't talked to my mom. She's in the lives. You just lied. You're
her being in your lives is not you talking to her. What the fuck are you talking about?
compulsive liar. You literally just proved you're projecting and you're the compulsive liar. I don't even need to be arguing with that man. Let him believe what he wants to believe. You literally questioned about the gym. You questioned my sexuality, which is weird. What does me being bisexual have to do with you? You're a man. So why are you worried about some woman's sexuality? It's so weird to me. You ain't getting any. So you're taking your frustrations out on other people. If you're that sexually frustrated, go take care of yourself and stop taking it out on other people. My God. And you
the assumptions are crazy.
Because you said I would never touch you.
Talk about someone's not getting any when she's a literal virgin is just insane. Like, okay, Toph, you get them, girl.
Why? I didn't even say anything about that. I didn't tell you I wanted you to touch me. That is so weird. Then you called me fat. Bruh, you can't even get worse as a man. And as it's your mother, I would be disappointed in you. I would disown you. If my boy was talking like that online, I would have literally had a talk with him. Your mom never taught you how to treat women. You come in here, you start shit with women, you pick fights with women because I know that's what you do. You're the type of man that picks random fights with women because you love fighting with women for some reason. That's what it gives off. Then you want to act like a little man, and then you want to come in here and say shit. I didn't make up the situation in my head. I responded to your comment because you lied. You called me a compulsive liar. Then you turned around and said I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Who even said anything about touching me, which is so weird? Of course your mind would go to that because that's all men think about is sex. Let's not lie. Hello. And then you went on some sort of a tangent talking shit because I mentioned your check mark and then turned around and said I lied about going to the gym and then called me fat. Is that not?
Are we? So we're just skipping over the part where you said he had a small meat. We're just going to completely glaze over that before he called you that, right? Right.
Or not what happened. You got mad after I brought up your check mark saying, well, you noticed me. When I didn't notice you because of your check mark, I noticed you because you lied and called me a compulsive liar. And I said, how do you know? You've never met me in real life. Then
I don't have to meet you to know that.
Told me that if I couldn't name 3 people, if I couldn't name my therapist and the 2 people I went to the gym with, then you literally said that I was lying because I wouldn't name them for obvious reasons because I'm not doxing people, and then turned around and called me fat. And no, I'm not fat. You're an idiot. Look up the definition of fat. Fat is a greasy substance. I'm not a greasy substance. You might be a greasy substance because you sound greasy. You act greasy. You probably are greasy. I don't even know why any woman would want to be with you. I'm not a greasy substance. You don't even know what the definition of fat is, and you're calling...
Girl, are we just pretending that fat is not also an adjective? Are we... Oh, I'm going to say that... Like, shut up. I hate when she plays these semantics games. Like, oh, no, fat... The definition, yeah, for the noun, maybe. I'm sure there's more to it than just a greasy substance. Like, the fuck out of here. It's... So, people can't say things that are objectively true about you without you getting triggered. Got it.
Someone fat because Americans take words from other countries or take words and make up words that are not even real. The English language, not English like England, English language is just a bunch of made up words. A lot of the stuff that you say is made up.
Duh.
If you look
No
at the definitions
shit,
of a lot of words, Fat is a greasy substance. I'm not a greasy substance. A lot of the people call themselves names that is literally made up words. If you look at the origins of where the word's derived from, I'm trying to think of another word that I just learned about recently. I can't even remember. Fat. I'm talking about the word fat because you said you are fat. No, I am not fat. Fat is a greasy substance. I'm not a greasy substance. A lot of English words are
Stop saying that. I'm sure the definition of fat is not just a greasy substance. Like, you sound really stupid right now. I'm not going to look up what the definition is, but I know that's not all it says. Like, what? Get the fuck out of here, man.
made up. When you call yourself things, it's not real. It derives from other words that does not mean what you're using the word as. Fat is a greasy substance. So are you calling yourself a greasy substance? Because you're not a greasy substance. You're a human being. So why would you refer to yourself as a greasy substance? A substance
You're such an idiot.
is not a person. Definition of fat. A person or animal being a large amount or excess of flesh. No, that is not the real definition. The real definition of fat derives from another word, and the word means a greasy substance. Fat is not a person with extra flesh. Fat is a made-up word from another word that just is described as a...
Tophia, shut the fuck up. Shut up. All words are made up. You, like, oh my... Like, we didn't just spawn in with fucking words and vocabulary, Tophia. All of this shit is made up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Greasy substance. Do not play with me, because that is the stupidest thing I've heard. It does not refer to an animal with extra flesh. Animal does not have flesh, right? So when you're saying a person or animal, animals don't have flesh. They have skin. They literally have...
Bruh, this cannot be real life. This cannot be real life. She really just said they don't have flesh, they have skin. Like, bruh. Oh my god. This is my brain. I cannot handle this level of stupidity, man. Holy shit.
Their skin is not called flesh. Maybe it is called flesh, but I don't know. But either way, the word where it's derived from is derived from another word that means a greasy substance. We made up the word fat. There are a lot of words, English words, that are made up that are not even real words that you are using. If I could remember one...
What constitutes as a real word, Tophia? Where did the real words come from? Huh? Like, what are you saying? Like, I really just can't, man. I'm losing IQ points listening to this dumbass right now. This is ridiculous.
One of the other words I will. Look up where the word fat is derived from, then come back. Where does the word fat come from? You let someone take a word from somewhere else, make it up, and you're using these made up words, okay? You can color the sky purple and say it's purple, but no matter how you try to make up that the sky is purple, it will always be blue. That is a made up word with a made up definition.
Tophia, you're fucking stupid. Shut up. Please shut up. So is the sky always blue, Tophia? Are we going to pretend that there's absolutely no other shades that the sky is during different times of the day? Like, I can't. Like, she's so dumb. And then, like, she just stands on this pedestal of idiocracy, thinking that she just knows so much and she's so knowledgeable, but everything she says is literally fucking wrong. It's like, come on.
Fat equals a greasy substance. I am literally talking out my problems. I am getting help. And when we talked about that, because a lot of people refer to themselves as fat, they corrected us and said fat is a greasy substance. Why are you referring to yourself as a greasy substance? You're not a greasy substance. I know what I'm talking about. You may want to use these made up words, but grease comes from byproducts. I am not a chicken. I am not greasy. So for you to sit here and say I'm greasy, I'm not greasy. I sweat, but just because I sweat doesn't make me greasy. I'm not a greasy substance. Grease comes from food. It comes from oil. Grease is a type of oil. Well, you can keep saying the definition of fat, but that's not the real definition of fat. Look up where fat comes from. Look up where the word fat comes from. Fat comes from another word that means greasy substance. Again, no matter what you say, your definition is not going to fit. America made up a definition, added that to the word fat, and fat does not mean a greasy substance.
Okay, I'm about to just nip this in the bud because I'm sick of this, okay? So
If you go to Merriam-Webster, the dictionary, and you look up the noun definition of fat, what she's referring to is it's an oily or greasy matter making up the bulk of adipose tissue and often abundant in seeds. Or another definition that uses the whole greasy thing, animal tissue consisting chiefly of cells distended with greasy or oily matter. Tophia, shut up. Because again, like I don't know. I don't like. Why are you trying? Okay, you know what? Okay, Tophia, you know what? You're right. You're not fat. Okay, you know what? You're not fat. You're obese. Is that better? Is that what you want to hear? Should we use another made up word? Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Travis, when you say you don't think I've had $200 or above, I made $3,000 in 1 month. So why are you in here trying to lie? I got receipts that I got paid $3,000 in 1 month.
A year and a half ago.
You see,
good job.
This is what I talk about. These misogynistic men have nothing to do but to try to be misogynistic and argue.
Like, Tophia, what does calling you out on your bullshit have to do with hating women? There's nothing misogynistic about people calling you out for your lies, contradictions, and hypocrisy. Shut up.
With women for no reason. Now all of a sudden you're arguing about money. I don't think she's ever seen $200. Why is that all men care about is weight and what women make and women's sexuality? You're the type of man to go up to a lesbian and tell her that she'll no longer be lesbian if she gets with you. You just don't know it yet. You've never been with a guy that'll really show you what it's like. Because if you was a man that really showed you what it's like, you wouldn't be lesbian anymore. I could change that. I could change you. That's what you sound like. It's so weird that people are just literally defending this dude who literally came in my live stream questioning my sexuality. I'm bisexual. Why do I need to prove to you that I'm bisexual? What does that affect you? Why are you so concerned with my sexuality is weird? I wouldn't come on here and lie about that. I don't get attention from that. I lost thousands of followers for even saying that I'm bisexual, even though people know that I support the LGBTQIA+. I just said where the money went. You literally came in my live stream questioning my sexuality, and then you're questioning how much money I make, if that's the topic, after I said, why did you lie on me and say I'm a...
Oh, we know your income, that's going to trigger you because Tophia is literally not making shit. She's not making any money whatsoever right now.
Compulsive liar, and then you guys be coming in here defending this misogynistic dude. Yes, he is misogynistic. First of all, he called me fat. What was his reasoning for that?
What does calling out objective reality have to do with being misogynistic? You are a large woman, Toph. Like, no matter how you try to spin that, like that's just, it's the truth. It doesn't mean he hates women because he's telling the truth. I hate when people do this shit, especially when it's just geared towards being anti-men. It's fucking annoying as hell.
For that. Why does he care about my body? Then he said that he wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. Who even said anything about touching anybody is weird? Why do men's minds go like that? Then he questioned about my money, and then he questioned my sexuality. What does me being bi have anything to do with him and his identity? Nothing. He's the one who came on my page being misogynistic. Fat is a greasy substance. I'm not a greasy substance. I don't care about the AI overview. If you're talking about that stupid thing that's on people's videos, I really don't care. Why are we literally going off of an AI overview? It's so stupid. The AI thing described James Charles as a predator. Why are we even applauding AI, first of all? That's destroying our world. And you're still over here defending AI. And then you say, you post AI, you do this and that. There's no way to escape AI. It's everywhere. Even our...
Oh, so there's no way to escape it. So I can talk shit about people that use it, but when I use it, well, we can't escape it. Like, this is what people be talking about, Tophia. The contradictions. You have rules for everyone else, but you are infallible. You can do no wrong, even if you're doing the same shit that you're calling people out for. Shut up.
Even the iPhones now are using AI. I could care less about that dumbass overview. Doesn't make it true because it's AI. Fat is a greasy substance. I'm not a greasy substance. That's nothing bad. There's no such thing as obese unless it's past where I am. I'm not obese. So if I was obese, when I go to the doctor, they would literally talk to me and help me about losing weight. I'm not obese. So try again.
Girl, when is the last time you've been to the doctor? And Tophia, you are obese. Like, come on. Stop the cap, please. Like,
Girl, you are literally what? Tophia's like 5'2", 5'3", and 300 plus pounds. You are what are you talking about?
And I'm pretty sure obese derives from a word that means something totally different. Actually, I looked it up. Obese
Oh my
derives from the
goodness.
Latin word obesus, and it means to eat oneself overweight. So that means if you're over consuming food a lot, that makes you obese. I'm not obese. Because
The definition literally described you to a T, man. What are you talking about?
I don't eat myself overweight. Anyways, I gotta go
sure.
because I need.
Yes, because this body type, that's totally normal, Toph. It's
Okay, sure. Whatever you say.
To get some sleep. I'm tired. I need to get into my pajamas. But anyways, first of all, I'm not eating myself fat. I don't eat a lot of foods. I eat
You've already
breakfast and
done it.
dinner.
It's too
That's all I
late.
eat. And now I'm gonna start eating lunch. But I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all I eat. But anyways, have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. Stay safe. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with people. If you want to refer to yourself as a greasy substance, then refer to yourself as a greasy substance. But I'm not.
Okay, we get it. Whatever, Toph. Goodbye.
And yeah, we are all caught up.
I'm surprised. I was thinking that she would talk about a lot of the same shit, but that actually ended up being a nice little watch there. So I hope y'all enjoyed the commentary. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like. Highly appreciate y'all. Big shout out to my Ko-fi members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And yeah, with that, we are going to wrap this shit up for today. Happy 4th of July to all of those that are celebrating. Hope y'all have an amazing weekend. And until next time, y'all be safe, be kind to each other, and I will see you all very soon.